know that football wasn't allowed to be playing in the weather anymore. I guess, I mean, I know that phrase sounds like a smart aleck answer, but I mean, it's so true. I mean, like, it's just some rain and not even wind.
Well,
and it's not even really even rain. It's kind of a drizzle.
It's coming, but let's just go ahead and say for like
it ain't
Knox,
here right now.
Let's just say this for Knox County, for instance, for people who are watching now, and I'll say it later. The reason for the movement of games from Friday is because school has been canceled for Friday, and they cannot do intercurriculars, okay, extracurriculars, if they don't have school. Thus the reason they're all moving to Saturday. Okay, so let's bring in the other members of our team. Austin apparently did not like my answer just now.
No,
Okay,
I didn't like it because sometimes it adjusts during basketball. When there's a little bit of snow and there's, they don't have school because, 2 roads in South Knoxville are closed, but yet they still play. I'm just saying, we pick and choose.
Casey Funderburg down on the sideline, Eric as well. Hey, Eric, let's talk about one of the key players for Grace.
Yeah, one of the key players for Grace, one of the many sophomores and underclassmen that have stepped up for the Rams this season. And really, he was a player last year. His name is Jackson Coffey. You're going to see him making a lot of tackles on the defensive side of the football. All-state as a freshman. He's a sideline-to-sideline player, great leader on this football team, a physical presence, 44 tackles in only 4 games this season. Jackson Coffey is the name that we're going to be calling a lot tonight for GCA.
Gets that athleticism from his grandpa, Bobby. As for Lakeway Christian, Casey, they've got a nice player as well.
Yeah, Jace Ballard, he's a junior, 5'7", 140 pounds, and he's a really quick player, okay? In the offseason, he ran a 4.4, so we know he's going to be fast there in the backfield, and he's also the kind of guy who's just going to step up. They say in practice he's a leader. He's the guy that's always on the ground. He's always diving after balls, and he's getting people excited to play, and he's getting people ready to play. So he's a leader on this team, and he's also a great player for them as well.
Yeah, he'll need to be a leader as well, because you come into this tonight, Lakeway comes in 1-4, Grace comes in 5-0, so Lakeway's going to need to get out early and build some confidence.
Well, get out early and honestly, probably hope the weather does come in a little bit. I mean, I think that would help them slow the game down, because they are so high octane at Grace.
So one of the games that's on Friday that's not going to be on Friday, yet I can't get Matt Lowe or Brett Hughes to tell me when they've moved it to, is Halls and Powell. Austin had a chance to visit with Adrian Daugherty of the Powell Panthers.
At Powell with Adrian Daugherty, you run the defense.
Yes, sir.
You're that guy that everybody looks to, that calls all the signals and all that from your linebacker spot.
Yes, sir.
How much responsibility is that?
A lot. Everybody's depending on me, trying to get the call. I got to get them lined up right. Can't mess up the call. If I do, put us in a bad situation.
How much appreciation do you feel that you put in the hard work to earn that role, but Coach Lowe and everybody they put that trust in you?
A lot. Feels good for have a coach trust me to make the call. And they even have enough confidence in me. If I don't feel something's right, I can change it myself. And it feels good to have somebody trust me like that.
What do you like about playing defense?
Getting to hit people. Certainly.
Shocked by that answer. What do you feel like you do well?
Getting everybody lined up, putting everybody in the right position to make play, and having good leadership. If somebody's slacking, I'm going to get on them, get them right, because I want to win a state championship this year. It's my last season.
Those are intangibles, but from a physicality standpoint, speed, ferociousness, what do you feel like you bring?
Oh, playing downhill and filling the gap.
You like to get north-south.
Yeah, I like to come downhill and hit somebody.
When you see somebody about to come in that hole and you get to feel it, did the eyes get big? Do you black out? What's that like? Take everybody through kind of that moment.
Oh, no, as soon as the running back hit the hole, I'm like, yeah, it's my time. I'm going to make them pay, trying to put them on a highlight tape.
What is it you like most about this year's Powell Panthers?
We got a great team. We got a lot of good returners. Everybody has a great bond. We got a great team, we got a great defense, Me and the 2 other linebackers were returning starters, and we're excited. We play very well and communicate very good.
Defensively, obviously everybody loves the offense. They love to score touchdowns, all that. But when you can hold a really good offensive team to a low number of points, is there a better feeling?
No, there's no better feeling. We go to the locker room after a game, we're like, yeah, we did that. West this year, we're going to try to hold them to a lot of low score, not many yards. Excited about that game.
That's an exciting game, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Late in the year, normally for the region title,
Right when it gets cold, football weather.
Yeah. And it's turned into a nice little rivalry.
It has. I've been watching it since I was in 7th grade, came down here, watched the game, and we won on a 2-point conversion stop. You know, I was like, I want to be a part of that, you know. And I'll finally get to fulfill that. And last year, you know, wasn't too good against them, but we're going to get our get back this year.
What year were you born?
2007.
I tell you what, how old do I feel? I started covering high school football in 2005. You weren't even born yet.
Yeah, probably wasn't even thought of.
This is the guy, Adrian Doherty, right here at PAL. Watch for him each and every Friday night.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Code at the bottom.
Well, last week we had Halls and Carter, and Amari Lefko, the quarterback for the Red Devils, looking awfully good. They built a big lead, held on late to beat Carter, and Halls will travel to Powell coming up this weekend. It'll be probably Saturday. Don't have the official time yet, but an opportunity for Halls to shock the world coming up this weekend against Powell. Charlie Morgan is in. Charlie, we were preparing for this live interview, and you told me to mention the phrase sump pump. Why?
Well, with all this water they anticipate coming in, you may have some low areas within your home, your basement or whatever, and all of a sudden all this water starts leaking in. You've got to get it out of the house, and the sunk pumps will give you an opportunity to get it back out of the house, because otherwise that water just one of the worst things that come to a house.
In all seriousness, you guys provide a whole lot of things for kitchens and baths and all of that, and damage will happen if there's flooding in some areas, which people think that there might be. Who do people contact to be able to get in touch with you guys to get the help that they need?
Well, just call in any one of our stores. We can put you in touch with other people that can help to solve the problem. And like I said, the water damage, that really causes a lot of damage to your home.
Sure.
To your cabinet, to your bathroom, or whatever.
And you guys provide all of what as we look at the crowd around. For those people hearing from you for the first time, first off, where have you been not hearing our show? But still, what all do you offer?
We offer cabinets, anything goes in your bathroom, showers, faucets, kitchen faucets, kitchen cabinets, and a lot of stuff is behind the wall you don't even see, which your plumber do the installation, even outside water lines. So anything in the plumbing business, we take care of it.
Charlie, you got multiple locations in East Tennessee. You're not a meteorologist, but people want to know, it doesn't appear it's raining down there on the field.
It's slightly dripping.
Nice. There we go. You might have a job doing something else, Charlie.
Hey, I will say one thing.
Why?
It's a whole lot cooler it was in Oklahoma.
Okay, sounds good. Charlie, good to see you, man.
Thank you.
We got Grace and Lakeway coming up here. Time now for the Coach's Corner, which is brought to you by Gray Hodges. And it focuses on Josh Jones, the head coach for Bearden, as we prepare for next week's Maryville at Bearden game on Rivalry Thursday.
What aspect of the game do I enjoy with our team? You know, all three phases. You know, we're excited about our offense, where we think we can get to. We're not there yet. We're really excited about our defense, where we think we can get to. We're not there yet either. And then special teams, we've had some blunders, you know, in our early games. But Coach Winery and our staff is working really hard on that. And we showed a lot of progress last week in our game, and looking forward to taking another step this week. And we feel we got a chance to be really good in all three phases. And when we can put all three together and start playing well, you know, I think we'll be a tough out. Well, our goals, everything we want is right in front of us. You know, we're 1-0 in the region right now. You know, we got another region game this week, and, you know, hoping to be 2-0 after it. We're 1 week at a time, one game at a time. We don't look ahead to anybody. Our schedule's too tough for us to do that. But, you know, our goals expect to win all the region games and hopefully be the #1 seed and, you know, host some playoff games here at Bearden High School. I'll say Drew Parrott has probably taken on the biggest role of leadership. He's just done a phenomenal job, and it's been nothing that we've asked him to do. He's just done that naturally. He's been more vocal. He's, you know, always leads by example because he's always a hard worker. But he's been more vocal this year, and it's been good. And, you know, when he speaks, those guys listen because he knows, or those guys know that Beard football means a lot to him, and he works really hard every day. It's not just talk. He does it with his actions as well. And he's done a really good job. And Ethan Couvertier trying to lead more, and he's doing well. He's doing really well at that as well. You know, one of the heartbeats of our team is definitely my man Youth, Aiden. He comes out for us every day and attends practice. He's a special needs student here at Bearden High School. He is definitely one of our heartbeats. The foundation of our program is built on effort. So everything we do on and off the field, we want our kids giving maximum effort, and we work hard every single day to make sure they're doing that. Now, we're a work in progress, but obviously that's what our goals are. The most I enjoy about coaching is the relationships with the kids and the staff. Getting a young man, you know, come in, you know, young kid come in at 13, 14 years old into your program, and to see him leave, you know, four years later as a 17, 18-year-old young man, it's just something about the bonds, the memories. It's not always all about the wins and losses. Make no mistake, we want to be very competitive here at Bearden, but it's not always about the wins and losses. It's just about the relationships and getting to see those guys get to go on and eventually become, you know, good husbands, good fathers, good citizens of our communities, and things like that.
Yeah, and both Maryville and Bearden will be working on 5 days preparation. Both going to play this week on Saturday. Saturday morning, Hardin Valley at Maryville at 10 a.m., Bearden and Farragut at 6 p.m. More when we come back.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually from over 700,000 patients who receive hope and healing. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. It means completing more than 400,000 appointments for wellness and primary care, and serving 107,000 heart patients, along with those who their hearts beat for. It means providing 24,000 cancer patients with life-saving treatments, and welcoming 8,000 babies into the world each year. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hi, this is Jimmy Dykes from ESPN College of Basketball. I can't wait for Thursday night, October the 17th, at the Knoxville Expo Center. It's the FCA Night of Influence Banquet. There's going to be a great silent auction, not good, but great. The doors are going to open at 5:30. Get your business, get your church to be a sponsor, purchase a table for your friends and your family, and visit our website at fcaknoxville.org. I can't wait to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, October the 17th.
Well, excited about OEB Rivalry Playoffs presented by Food City coming up in November. Thursdays and Fridays, first 3 rounds. Thursdays right here on the Knox, Fridays on WATE on ABC, and then the semifinal will be that Friday night, the night after Thanksgiving, right here on WKNX, the Knox. All right, let's welcome in Sam Rothman. Sam, first off, we're going to talk about Friday Frenzy, but it's more like a weekend frenzy now.
Yeah, we're making it Saturday Frenzy. We'll get to that later on, but first we're going to go back to Week 5. You watched it right here on Rivalry Thursday. Halls with a big win over Carter, and a big reason for that was Amari Lethko. KCK caught up with the quarterback for his 4-touchdown performance that earned him Player of the Week honors.
Hello and welcome into Halls High School. I'm joined now by our Pella Player of the Week, Halls quarterback Amari Lethko. Now, Amari, last Thursday against Carter, you put up 275 passing yards. At the core of that, it comes down to Coach trusting you to put the ball in the air. What does that mean to you?
It's definitely a big thing. The coach has a lot of trust in me. Trusting me to throw the ball. The line wants to protect me. Receivers want to catch the ball for me, so things like that.
This is your second year being a starting quarterback here for Halls. Just how did that experience last year? How is it helping you out this season?
The experience last year, my freshman year, has definitely built me into who I am today. If I didn't play those years, I don't think I'd be where I'm at right now. I've gotten a lot better over the course, and yeah.
What do you think is the biggest thing that you are taking from last year and applying to your game this year?
Having confidence throwing the ball over the middle and knowing that my guys are going to be there, the big targets I have, just getting them the ball.
Coach had mentioned coming into this year that he wanted you to go out there and be Amari Lethko. Just be yourself, be you out on the football field. So who has Amari Lethko been this season for Halls?
Yeah, Coach Hughes always tells me, he's like, just go out there and do your thing. Don't let anybody get in your head. Just keep your composure, do your thing. But I think Coach Hughes has helped me a lot and mentoring me and showing me things as a coach, and yeah.
What's the biggest thing that he's done to help you out as a quarterback?
He's always trusted me. He just tells me to go with my gut. He doesn't pressure me, anything like that. He's always on my side, just helping me out.
How would you describe the relationship that you guys have together?
We're definitely cool on and off the field. I can talk to him about anything. I can come to him about anything, so he's a great coach.
What's the biggest piece of advice that he's given you?
Just be yourself on the field and just go out there and do your thing.
He just mentioned to me that you could possibly be the best quarterback that has ever come through Halls High School. Hearing that, what does that mean to you?
It's definitely really cool to hear. It's a cool honor to have. I've never really thought about that.
Congratulations, Amari. You are a Pella Player of the Week. There you go. Congrats, guys. Give them some love.
So Mark, like you said, Saturday Frenzy, hopefully we'll have the games. It's all up in the air right now. We're being flexible this week, so.
I will say this, everyone's lucky that Tennessee is off on Saturday.
Yeah, I know. I was going to have a chill Saturday. Now
yeah.
I'll be shooting some high school games.
I'm sure you will. Sounds good. Sam, we'll talk to you later on. Hey, by the way, one of the players that we'll be focusing on next Thursday night when Maryville travels to Bearden is Price Davis, the running back at Maryville.
I've not actually started in a TV game before. I'm excited to play on TV on a Thursday night. I know my teammates are too, so we're excited. Yeah, I'm excited to play college football. It's been a dream of mine since I was a young kid. Play for Davidson Wildcats, extremely good program. I just feel like I'm a fit really well there. Yeah, in the off season, I was doing a lot of sprint workouts, trying to improve my linear speed and lifting in the gym and working agility work. Those were the main things that I worked on this offseason. My coaches motivate me to do great in practice. They're the true figure of what is making me practice as hard as I do. And the players around me are also a contributing factor to that. Yeah, we've been pushing extra hard this year because the last 2 years have not been the outcome that we've wanted. Just not been the normal Maryville team, and we're trying to reestablish that this year and win the state championship. Yeah, it's a family here. Great teammates. We all give great effort, push everyone in practice every day. Just amazing experience. I'm so lucky to be at Maryville. One thing that we say at Maryville is next play is the most important play, because you can't give up on what you've established. Throughout the game, if you have a bad play, just pick your head up and finish the game. Yeah, if you come to any Maryville game, you're going to see a bunch of fans in the stands, 8 years old to 80 years old. Everyone's here, and the whole community supports the Rebels. It's a great environment to play football in because I can look in the stands and see my mom, see my teacher, everyone supporting Maryville.
Yeah, and one more time, looking forward to that. You know, I've never felt so tall, to tell you the truth. This is one of the first time.
Well, hey, you're welcome.
Thanks. Dawn Williams is here. She's from Covenant Health Therapies Center in Morristown, which is really right down the road.
You got it.
Yeah, tell us all the things that you guys offer.
Well, comprehensive care, anything from post-rehab stroke, post-surgical care, injury prevention, post-injury return to sport play.
Do you have to have a referral?
Yes, to a certain extent. We offer free injury screens for anybody that wants to come in and have us take a look and see if we can help them with whatever ailment that they have. But after that first visit, we typically do like to follow up with a physician.
So what makes you guys different than everybody else?
Well, we offer one-on-one comprehensive care between a PT and a PTA. There's only 2 of us on staff right now, so you get individualized care. You don't have to be shuffled from therapist to therapist, and each session is about 45 to 60 minutes.
So someone wants to get in touch with you. They're seeing this now. How do they do that?
Phone number, website, and Facebook.
Okay. Sounds
easiest
good.
Place.
All kinds of ways. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Have you done live TV much before?
No.
No.
Is it that obvious?
No. Because I got her when I said count to 5. I said I was just checking to make sure you were with us, but you did a great job.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
Your husband's taking pictures. Sounds good.
Right.
Good to have you guys out. Hey, when we come back, we'll inch our way towards kickoff. It's Grace and Lakeway. The Gray Hodges pregame show wraps up right after this.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on, we got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go. Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top? Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby!
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Nick, over here, WTRF. What are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Our whole team is prepared, and we have a great game plan.
But what about the competition?
I don't want to say too much, but right now, we have 0% financing for 36 months. That's pretty tough to beat if you ask me. Right now, get into a Ford Edge with 0% APR for 36 months for only $34,400, or a new Ford F-150 for just $46,100, also with 0% APR for 36 months. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
May tonight be filled with sportsmanship and respect, and help our athletes play with passion and integrity.
Welcome back to Lakeway Christian as the prayer before the national anthem.
For our visiting Grace fans and our Lakeway families as they travel home this evening. We are grateful for the talents that you have given us, and we seek your blessings in all that we do. Let it be for your glory. In your Son's holy name. Amen.
So the national anthem tonight, neither band here because of the forecast for rain. So it will be a PA national anthem. Still, as always, brought to you by Food City. Hello, Tony. Time now for the keys to the game, which is brought to you by Huntington Learning Centers, empowering students with the keys to success from the classroom to their career. Austin?
Not a lot of rain going on right now, so if you're great, you come out, you take shots. When in doubt, hand it to Terrion Thomas. It's Terrion time. As for Lakeway Christian, run it some more, and try to win the turnover battle, because if you can do that, maybe shorten the game, you're in there at the end.
You know, we talked about that. Wells, the head coach for the Lions, who said, I'm praying for rain, I'm praying for wind. Well, it's coming, but it's apparently not here just yet. FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health, when we come back.
Hey, guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Nick, over here, WTRF. What are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Our whole team is prepared, and we have a great game plan.
But what about the competition?
I don't want to say too much, but right now we have 0% financing for 36 months. That's pretty tough to beat if you ask me. Right now, get into a Ford Edge with 0% APR for 36 months for only $34,400, or a new Ford F-150 for just $46,100, also with 0% APR for 36 months. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
At Glass Doctor, our trained specialists are experts at fixing foggy and cracked glass.
Looks great.
You're all set. What we can't fix is your view.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
The following is a special sports presentation by Pac-Man Sports.
I think it's great, to be able to be on a stage like Rivalry Thursday creates for our high school teams. It's big for Grace Christian Academy football. It's big for the players on our team and just the overall branding of our school.
Playing Grace has just been a fun game the last few years since I got here. It's a game that the players on both sides look forward to. Been a lot of change over the last few years. New coaching staffs here, new coaching staffs there. And I think we're all just trying to find our identity, and it's been good games, and just know that Grace right now has some confidence in what they're doing, and just looking forward to playing them on Thursday night.
Well, this is my first year here being a part of it, but you can tell just when Grace and Lakeway play, and really any sport, there's just that rivalry. Obviously, it's a competition that, in both schools, we want to reflect Christ and who we are and the way we compete. But at the same time, we both want to win, and we want to, so it just brings out the best in both programs. And so it's an exciting that I think that for us, but now I think all of East Tennessee's will be able to see what it's all about.
Well, the drone shot there with no clouds in the sky is obviously not live, but it's not really raining right now. So many people saying, are y'all still playing? Yeah, we are. Grace is 5-0. Lakeway 1-4. Welcome aboard tonight. FCA's Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Covenant Health. Mark Backer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price, and Eric. Let's start with the big quarterback at Grace.
Yeah, really good, talented player. He's a senior, 6'5", about 200 pounds. And if you go by the stats on Max Preps, he's leading the state of Tennessee in passing yards, 1,516, 19 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He's done a great job of picking up the offense when the new staff came in. Weston Edmondson, a really good player.
Yeah, he has really blossomed under the Price twins in their first year at Grace, and they've got him really humming well. Some nice targets to go through. As for Lakeway, it's Jesse Stump, and, the kid's got some moxie to him. Like the way he spends it. He's a good athlete.
Yeah, he does. Look at him.
He carries himself the right way. He'll need to have a massive game tonight, though, and that means really, I think, no turnovers and being able to make plays, when it presents itself for Lakeway to have a shot.
Yeah, and I think that, as we said in the pregame show, Thad Wells, the head coach, who Casey will visit with momentarily, was kind of pulling for some rainy conditions because of the fact that Grace throws the football so much. They throw it all over the lot. Lakeway's going to run a lot of Wildcat tonight. But as of right now, despite the fact that so many games have been moved from Friday to Saturday, we're playing, and it's not even raining.
It's been raining. It was raining earlier in the afternoon and the evening.
Okay, it is raining. They made me a liar. Look at it.
But it's not coming down hard whatsoever, which bodes well for our football game.
That's
no
a
doubt.
Sprinkle. Casey Funderburg, what's going on down there? Is it raining?
Yes, guys, it is raining. It's just spitting, though.
Okay.
But it's annoying. But talking about weather here, that's obviously going to be a factor in today's game. What does your team need to do just to put that out of their minds and to focus on taking care of the football?
Well, I mean, we're asking for more rain, so the harder the rain, the better for us tonight with what Grace likes to do on offense. So, we had fun in the rain yesterday at practice. We had a little slip and slide, man. Our guys are ready to have fun,
Talking about Grace on offense, what do you all need to do just to shut them down tonight?
We just got to play sound ball. Just cover what they like to do best. You try to take that away, make them play left-handed best you can, but they do a great job, so it'll be difficult.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
They probably have a slip and slide here.
Yeah, they really do. First quarter is brought to you by OEB Law. Talk about turning wrecks into checks because there could be some wrecks out there on the field tonight. Lakeway won the toss. They have elected to receive, and I think it's a good move for Lakeway. Get the football. You want to try to get the lead when you're the underdog.
You do. You want to try to get the lead. Now, the worst thing that can happen, though, is a quick 3-and-out and give Grace really good field position. So it's not really raining. I get there's a mist or even just a slow trickle out there, but it's nothing that will hamper the Grace passing attack.
Yeah, just do what you do. Again, run the football. I, too, like the call to receive here because you are an underdog in this football game, playing in front of your home crowd, playing on your home turf, but try to do what you do best and get off to a good start.
I do wish that it weren't raining at all, in the sense of I'd love to be able to show the aerial shots of this facility. I really was looking forward to Scotty Liston being able to fly that thing, but just not in the cards for tonight.
It's a gorgeous facility. I've not been over here. I know it's about 5 or 6 years old, and some great people are behind, building of this school and kind of putting it on, very hands-on, great administration. I'm just blown away with the field here, the indoor, the baseball stadium behind us, this video board over here in the far end zone. Gorgeous facility.
Austin, you're from Morristown. I mean, had this place been here, would Craig and Sherry have sent you over here?
I don't think so.
I can tell you this. My parents would not pay for
But
me to go
but this is Jeff County, though, Mark. This isn't even Hamlin County.
It's White Pine, Mark. Come on now.
Is it Jeff County?
Yeah, that's why Eric's never been over here. He protests. This is a Jeff County guy.
I hope the delay's not for us, because they're not handing over the football. Finally, they'll hand it over.
Right down here about 15 minutes, and a couple of back roads later, there's my house.
So you're closer than Eric. You're closer to here than Austin's.
I would assume so. Yeah,
probably by fractions, though. It's not. It was about 8 minutes driving here from Morristown West, and my parents are 10 minutes away from Morristown West.
Well, we'll run through all the games that have been changed as we go through the evening, but nothing's changed here. We're kicking off at 7:05, and Lakeway from the 5-yard line, and right up
big
the
hit,
gut,
and
a big hit
at the
21-yard line, and that's where the Lions will set up shop after a 16-yard return. At the quarterback, or however they call it out there. I don't know if they're running a quarterback or if they're running the Wildcat, because Thad Wells said they were really kind of confused about exactly what to do.
They're going to be doing a lot, and that's going to be key for Grace defensively. They're going to run a certain amount of plays, but just out of so many different formations. Look at their huddle.
Look at
right
this
now.
formation.
They're standing in a straight line right here. Tackle over, tackle eligible.
That's got to be an illegal formation, by the way. So what they're doing is they're all looking at their armband, because Thad Wells, the head coach, has got this little thing called Ruski that, and we'll show a picture of it, that every play is diagrammed on their armband. And that play didn't work.
Yeah, they didn't block up Terrion Thomas, and he comes right off the edge. If you had a hat on a hat there, Eric, you just missed a block.
Yeah. Set up the starting lineup, brought to you by Food City. They are young, and the reason they're so young is that first real senior class for Lakeway as a new school recently came through this past year. They had 16 seniors that graduated. Now they've only got 6 seniors on the whole team.
Yeah, a lot of young, a lot of talent, really on both sides of the football. But when you're starting a program, you practice, play some JV games that first year, and then here you are.
So what they do is they'll call the play, and then the positions will go where they go, and then now they'll quickly run up and run the play. And right up the middle, cutting back inside, and that Grace defense will swarm to make the tackle of Jace Ballard. Set up the defense for you for Grace, and you talk about youth, they're a young team as well.
Really young team again, but it all revolves around the man in the middle, Jackson Coffey, again a sophomore, All-State as a freshman. We will be hearing his name a lot tonight.
So 3rd down and 9 for the Lions. They'll call the play. They'll all look at their little sheet. He doesn't want them to memorize the plays. He wants them to look down and be reminded of what they're supposed to do, which is why they've got the plays on their armband. And they'll look to throw for the first time. Pass across the middle. Nice pitch and catch for a first down out past the 32-yard line.
We've already seen 2 guys, Austin, line up at the quarterback position. That time with the pitch and catch, it was Josh Vineyard. Good throw, good catch. And a first down after not really going anywhere.
Yeah, a simple route. Went down, set in the area, and he made a nice, solid throw.
Yeah, so much talk has been about Grace's quarterback, but Vineyard steps up and makes him a really nice throw for a big 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, and I think that was big too, because we talked about it. You don't want to go 3 and out after receiving that kick. You want to find some momentum a little bit, and things looked a little bleak on first and second, but nice pitch, nice catch, easy completion, and a first down.
Play clock at 27 seconds, so Thad Wells has plenty of time to talk about it. So he waits till the play clock hits about 16, and then he calls the play. Here comes the receiver. He yells, "Go," and they'll run the play. Never seen anything like this before. Inside handoff off left tackle. Shot in the secondary. See ya. How about this one? All the way for the touchdown goes Jace Ballard, and it's the Lions that jump out on top.
Quicker than a hiccup. I mean, he just exploded. And once he hit the hole, Eric, and got a little bit of a crease, it was over.
Yeah, he showed good vision here, but watch, the big guys up front do their job, see the hole right there, as you mentioned, the burst, and then it's about sidestepping the second and third layer, getting in the open field, and nobody was catching him. Touchdown, Lakeway.
Boy, 69 yards on the touchdown. And he was almost untouched.
It really was.
Extra point is up and
no good.
Well, let's take a quick break and a break from our friends at Covenant Health.
With 9:17 in the first
Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Well, a 4-play, 79-yard drive, if you will. And to learn more about Covenant Health, scan the QR code, improving lives through better health. That is Covenant Health. 6-0 Lakeway as they took the football to get things started. And they cash in with the 69-yard touchdown.
Couldn't really dream of a better start. Austin received that kickoff. Not a good first couple of plays, but got a first down and then got the big play.
This one returnable from the 7-yard line. And we'll call this young man's name a whole lot. He is just an 8th grader.
J.V. Stinson, all the way up past the 40.
Yeah, he's a youngster.
Yeah. Only 8th grader on the roster. Play a little cornerback as well, but he'll back up Terrion Thomas at running back.
Now, Edmondson is a good-looking quarterback who's starting to get some attention. 6'5", 202. He's the prototypical quarterback for this offense. The run and shoot, if you will, that Justin and Matt Price have instituted here. First down and 10, no flag. They thought they were going to get a free 5 yards. Play clock down to 6. 3 receivers top of your screen and make that 4 in this wide open offense. They'll get it out to the player they say is their best player, and that is Terrion Thomas. Take a look at this offensive line for you. Once again, youth is served. Every one of these guys will be back next year.
Yeah, Will DeLong made the move over from Maryville back in August, and he is a load at right guard.
He's a big one. And in the skill position, keep your eye on, once again, number 6, Terrion Thomas. They love this sophomore running back, number 6.
Yeah, he's not only going to run the football, they're going to throw it to him like they did on play number 1. Already over 1,000 all-purpose yards on the season, 15 touchdowns. Couple of offers already as a sophomore.
Gain of 8 yards on first down. He'll get the first down and a little bit more down to the 41. Low center of gravity, and this defense will be tested for Lakeway Christian. A lot of these guys, you'll see the names on defense. They start on offense as well. First down at the 41.
Watch 42 as well, Mark. 42, 21, both really good receivers. Caden Weber, 42, is just a sophomore.
I was told there wasn't going to be a band here tonight, and then I sit there and listen, there's a band. There's the little swing pass to the outside and maybe a couple of yards. Well, Justin and Matt Price, you see Matt on the other side. Justin's up in the press box, as has always been the case. And it's interesting, no matter where they go, they seem to turn them into a winner.
Yeah, they do a really good job of working together. Saw the work they did at Campbell County and all the games that they won. And already here, year number 1, these kids have bought in, a 5-0 record.
2nd down and 8. Edmondson, little pass across the middle. That's what they love to do.
Weber
pops open for a 1st down to the 25.
Yeah, you mentioned Weber. Of course, he was on the receiving end. Look at those linemen downfield. You mentioned Will DeLong, the sophomore, and Caden Yang, the right tackle. Only freshman, been one of the more consistent linemen that Grace has had already, despite just being an I-9.
Yeah, that's their running game almost.
It is. It's an extension of it.
Yeah.
Former ball Cedric Houston's one of the assistant coaches for Grace, and he and I were talking about that in the pregame.
1st down at the 25. They'll drop the football, and Thomas will pick that one up as it bounces right back up to his arms.
I don't know if it slipped, or maybe it was the exchange, or maybe a little bit of both slipping during the exchange, but it was certainly right here at the very beginning.
Edmondson never had it.
Yeah.
So lucky to get that ball back.
It's raining just enough that you wonder if that is a function of a damp football.
Yeah, could be. Very well could
Absolutely.
be. It's not dry.
No.
Just because it's not coming down in sheets doesn't mean it's dry.
2nd down and 12. They'll throw this one across the middle. And a nice job by the defensive line to quickly retreat to get back to make the tackle.
Yeah, Sam Knight didn't make the play, but he forced it inside to his teammates, and only a gain of about 2.5. You see him here on the edge, kind of getting blocked out there, but did force that play back inside. 3rd and long now.
3rd down and 9, which for the Price brothers is obviously 4-down territory.
Yeah, especially at this part of the field.
And it's raining, but only attempted 1 field goal on the year.
And missed it.
Edmondson will hand off inside, and they will not get the 1st down. It'll bring up a 4th down and about 4.5, maybe 5 yards.
Yeah, but it's 4th and manageable now, right? I mean, you picked up about 4 yards there. Talk about that burst again.
But I mean, no matter what happens right here on this drive, like if you're Lakeway, you're like, okay, we're halfway through the first, we got the lead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good shot at Dustin Whip right there on the sideline. He's a former Jefferson County Patriot.
4th down and 5. Edmondson, quick pass across the middle, runs into the defense and will not get the 1st down. Lakeway comes up big on the 4th down, and they'll get the football on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. 6-0 Lions.
At Pioneer Comfort, our certified technicians are prompt, courteous, and professional. Keeping your home comfortable is Pioneer's #1 priority, because a cool home in the summer, a warm home in the winter, and one that is free of plumbing or electrical issues allows you and your family to enjoy the things that mean the most. Put the power of Pioneer to work in your home. We're Pioneer Comfort.
Since 1981, Pioneer Comfort.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
Preparing for college as a high school student can be very difficult, but Huntington Learning Center can make it much easier on you. Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm a student at Huntington Learning Center, and it has helped me drastically improve my ACT scores. I had a 28, which was good, but for the scholarships I wanted to be in the 30s, and I got up to a 32. It took a lot of stress off the test and made me much more comfortable when taking it. Thanks to Huntington Learning Center, I have opened many more opportunities for my collegiate future.
FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health, is brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Lincoln Memorial University, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. Well, I've kicked Austin and Eric out of the booth for just a moment because Tim Elrod has come in. What a crazy day it has been weather-wise. So many people moving to Saturday.
Yeah, they're moving to Saturday. There was talks moving games to Monday.
Yeah.
Knox County Schools is doing what they do, and all the outside schools are, just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle. I think Clinton and Oak Ridge are going to play tomorrow.
They're still going to play on Friday.
So there's still some hope for this weekend, but we're going to get ball game tonight.
So BBB, you're the title sponsor of the OEB Law Game of the Week, which is still tomorrow night, Clinton and Oak Ridge with Brad Jones.
Yeah, Brad Jones kickoffs at 7:30, 7:30 at Blankenship, so it'll be a great environment. Oh, he's ripping off a run up the middle.
As Lakeway is popping off a run here. By the way, of course, you know Tim from OEB. My understanding is you did the color commentary on a game on BBB a week or two ago.
Yeah, their color commentator went down with a fever and last minute, and I didn't mess anything up, and it was a great game. Anderson County obviously won.
As far, okay, here we go. Go Mavs. This is what Tim says off camera. I will say this business-wise real quick, and then we'll get you out of here. Yeah. You and I have talked about how communication is key. It's kind of a new little mantra that you're using a little bit. And I want you to explain just the communication between the client and the attorney and why that's so key.
Well, that is the most important thing, because like anybody else, when you want to know when you're having to deal with the lawyer, when you're having to deal with the court system, you just want information. Yeah. You want information so that you can make decisions, and when you're working together and communicating like that, things will get done as they get done.
They get done. Good to see you, man.
Always good to see you.
As always. All right, sounds good. Tim Elrod, will kick him out. And here they go with their setup that they've got. By the way, Brad Jones texted Tim Elrod to clarify it is a 7 p.m. kickoff, so he is watching Brad Jones of BBB TV 12. By the way, while we were away there with Tim, Lakeway's got something going on the ground up here, by the way.
Yeah, Jace Ballard again with another explosive run there to get him some breathing room.
2nd down and 10. Grace adjusting. Okay, so as we were talking about the whole Ruski deal, so I want to show you what they're looking at. So there's what's on their wristbands. Okay, and you guys, I'm Eric.
It looks like PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like a PlayStation sheet.
And that is a lot to go through and process. That's why they're running the play clock down pretty much every play. It's also shrinking the game too.
So a 3rd down, and we'll call it 9 right here for Lakeway. They'll look to throw this one out, and they'll have to punt.
Big defensive series there for Grace. Of course, she gave up the big explosive play that ended in the end zone the play before, gave up another chunk play here in this drive, but settling down, forcing a punt. And of course, she got stopped offensively down here towards the red zone on offense. If you're Grace, you're trying to settle down, get your feet under you a little bit, and I think that defensive series is big.
So they'll punt this one away to the sophomore, Terrion Thomas. And how about the punt here? Nice punt. Thomas gets it inside his 30 and then shot out of a cannon. Quick 9-yard gain after a 34-yard punt. Well, the road to Chattanooga is off and rolling thanks to Food City Pepsi and Frito-Lay. Yeah, and keep Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay in mind as your tailgating headquarters, whether it's the Vols, who are off this weekend, or Saturday high school games. Place that order online. Get you some Frito-Lay and Pepsi products at foodcity.com.
And depending on your Saturday game pack,
It
you
could
may
be
need breakfast. You need good.
Yeah, Hardin Valley and Maryville will play at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Wide receiver there started running before he caught the football.
Pass ball is incomplete.
Well, Biggs Only spotlight here. It is a lifestyle at Biggs Only. By the way, the Biggs Only trailer will be next week for the Maryville Bearden game on site. And that one of the big guys we've talked about, Will DeLong.
Right now, I think he's a Group of 5 FCS type kid. I think, trims down a little bit, gets a little more explosive. I think he can play, pretty big-time college football.
It feels like he's just scratching the surface right now, obviously, learning how to play with that body.
Just a sophomore. Edmondson throws across the middle, goes back to the receiver who did not make the catch on the last play, Blake Perkey. And Perkey makes the catch this time for a first down.
Just fires this one in there. Just steps into it. Nice throw. Hits him right between the numbers, Eric. And getting a little bit of rhythm here as they cross midfield.
Yeah, he made it look easy on that play. And that play right there is not easy. There's nowhere to run if you're Thomas. Credit that Lakeway front.
Number 6, Terrion Thomas on the carry.
Grace off to such a good start with Justin and Matt Price, and sometimes you wonder what is the magic secret sauce of a coach or coaches. Justin Long was the coach, had some success here, but not the success they're having now. But Justin's having great success turning that Fulton program in the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, kids buy into a vision, buy into a new system.
Yeah, excited the last game of the season on Halloween night. We'll have Gibbs and Fulton in a game that'll be a very important game as far as playoff positioning goes.
That should be a really good game.
Edmondson looking to throw across the middle to Thomas on a 2nd down and 8, and he'll get maybe a couple of yards and a 3rd down and 6. Lakeway seems to have a real good strategy against this inside passing game from the linebackers, turning and locating the receiver and making the tackle quickly.
They're doing a good job staying at home because Grace is going to run a lot of screens. And linebackers are not being fooled by the pulling linemen, staying at home and making a play.
Yeah, Colton Witcher, number 50 for Lakeway, has made some really nice stops. 3rd down and 6. They'll roll out this time. They'll feel pressure. And an incomplete pass and a
complete pass. It's just down to out of 4th and 1.
Yeah. He made the catch at the
4th down in the yard, and obviously they'll go.
And they're going to go quick.
Inside handoff to Thomas, and he'll back his way inside the 35 for a 1st down.
Number 6, Thomas on the carry. 1st down.
Under a minute to go, first quarter, 6-0. As Lakeway has the lead in a bit of a surprise score to this point.
Explosive plays again, and Lakeway came to play. And Grace, really, I mean, you gave up that chunk play defensively. Offensively, you made it all the way down the red zone, just didn't convert on 4th, and here you are again.
1st down and 10, Edmondson across the middle. And a 1st down might be the last play of the first quarter. Perkey makes the catch, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. On FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health, it's 6-0 Lakeway over Grace.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hello, I'm local East Tennessee agent Scotty Dykes. We'd love to do business with you. We offer auto, home, life, and other investment products. My number's at the bottom of the screen along with our email address. Give us a call and see what we can help you with. We'd love to help you.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Your roof, it's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hey, what's going on? This is Cameron with Camco Commercial Door here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We specialize in residential and commercial garage door repair and replacement. We would love to earn your business. Feel free to give us a call at 865-776-9455.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jody Griffin. I'm a dentist here in Knoxville, Tennessee. In 22, I had a wakeboard tower hit me on the head and give me a concussion. In my office, I show x-rays to my patients so they can see their teeth. I needed somebody to do the same thing for my brain, so I went to MPG. They did an EEG of my brain, and they were able to show me the activity of my brain and give me a diagnosis and a treatment plan. So I choose MPG because brains is what they do, and that's all they do.
I'm Coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy on Rocky Top. On Saturdays, you get 13 hours of coverage with game day all day. Weekdays, you get analysis unlike any other. No one covers the balls like 99.1, the sports animal.
And the second quarter is brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville. Let's head down to Casey Funderburg with Matt Price.
Coach, 1 quarter in, how would you assess your team's play?
We're off to a great start, but I think our kids they're playing hard. We seem to execute, finish these drives. Then on defense, just you can't lose leverage. Number one's a good little athlete, and he's got some speed. So if you lose leverage on those guys, they can take advantage of it. But we got to finish this drive and just keep maintaining that leverage.
Thanks, Coach.
Rams head coach. That was water boy.
Yeah, he's just as much a head coach as Justin is.
He is. Justin calls from the box, and he's the head coach on the field.
So a first down and 10. It's so weird. I'm used to looking at a scoreboard that has the down and distance, but all they've got's ads on it. So a first down and 10 at the 23.
There it is.
Edmondson, a quick little pitch to the near side. And out of bounds inside the 15 goes Caden Weber.
They're trying to get him involved a lot early. He's already got a couple of receptions, getting involved in some sweep action. He is a go-to guy, already 7 touchdowns in 5 games.
Inside handoff, and inside the 5, still pushing the pile towards the end zone, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Is Terrion Thomas again.
He's strong. Good pad level, keeps the feet going.
So at the 1-yard line, they'll hand off to Thomas, untouched touchdown.
Another touchdown there for Terrion on the year. He had 6 last week and just keeps going. He's been invited up to games in Indiana. They're evaluating him pretty hard as a sophomore. Eastern Kentucky just offered him.
It's get a good shot of the rain right there.
Yeah, it's starting to come down a little bit.
So with that rain, I bet they'll be keeping the football. Well, I say that. This is the Price brothers.
Extra point for the lead. It is up and good. Grace with a 7-6 lead. Time now for a water break from Aqua Clear.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Yeah, and Austin said, they ought to bring the Aqua Clear system here, funnel all the water in.
And show how it works. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity.
Okay, so as far as games that have been changed, I quickly kind of ran through so many schools. Let's just say this, like Oakdale against Harriman, Rockwood against Kingston, Granger against Northview Academy. All three of those said that they are going to decide tomorrow by noon. So in other words, the central offices have to have discussions about that. Clinton Oak Ridge will play on Friday. Alcoa and Union County will play on Friday, but a lot of other games are going to be moving.
It's going to be kind of weird. You're going to have some games on Friday, some games early in the morning on Saturday, some on Saturday afternoon. I do think, especially for this area, it's a good thing that Tennessee football's not playing on Saturday.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it, when all of Knox County, says you can't play, how many other teams does that affect? If it's just Knox County playing Knox County schools, it's only,
Yeah.
Well, look at Carter at Anderson County. Okay, now there's one
that
right
one perfectly.
there.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
Maryville, Hardin Valley. I mean, that's one as well.
Hardin Valley, Maryville, a 10 a.m. game on Saturday morning. Carter, Anderson County, we still don't know yet. Take a look at the first quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law, and thanks to a 69-yard touchdown run for Lakeway, they slant the stats towards them.
Again, that's a huge win in the first quarter. For Lakeway to get that huge touchdown run. Now, if they can counter here with another score, it puts the pressure back on Grace. The longer you can hang around in this kind of game, the better chance you have to steal it late.
8-play, 62-yard drive. Terrion Thomas, 1-yard touchdown. That was the drive for Grace. I'm just fascinated how they do this. They call the play.
I've never
seen this.
I've never seen this before.
Well, Thad Wells spent some time in Virginia, actually at University of Virginia, and they talked about it there. He said there are several hundred coaches that follow him on social media, and all of this Rooski stuff, R-O-O-S-K-I, is what where he puts all this information.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. That was Jesse Stump, who was it looked like a bad snap and just tried to get what he could get. But they're right there in a straight line, and they look down. You see right now, looking down, getting the play, and they're going to sprint up to the line. They take a lot of time off that play clock. They never snap it with anything over than 10 seconds.
Nor should they.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you're trying to shorten the game.
In a game like this, it's beautiful. Yeah. When you're considered the underdog.
Yeah, Thad Wells has 23,000 followers on Twitter, and his website is rooski.com, ROOSKI.com. And when you go look at it, it shows you these diagrams of what it is, of the way that they do these plays.
Yeah, that's interesting.
This is all him.
And obviously there's a lot of people that are doing it.
And he's fascinated by online marketing. He and his wife have 5 kids. Just loves coaching and loves doing something a little different. So a 3rd down and 7 as the rain starts to come down. Quarterback will keep it himself and will pop free for the first down.
He saw something backside and immediately cut back, hit that hole.
And that's your guy, Jesse Stump, that you talked about earlier.
Oh, no, he just kept it there. Read option, just kept it. Went backside. Nice play. On 3rd and long, interesting play, but nice play nonetheless.
This is what Lakeway needs to do to win this game. To pick up 3rd down, 3rd and 7. I mean, you go back to that first drive, the touchdown drive. They picked up a 3rd down and 9 on that pass. I mean, all these moments to move the chains, Grace can't get off the field, and Lakeway's able to do it. It's almost, I mean, the whole Rooski thing, I mean, it's almost hidden ball trick all the time. Who's got the ball, right? I mean, it's like the magician.
Years ago when I was in high school in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I did play-by-play for our high school football games my junior and senior year. And when my senior year, when we were in the playoffs, we played a team called Wichita Falls.
Oh, yeah, playoffs.
They ran single wing. And it was the craziest thing you've ever. Lenore City ran.
Well, they did, and Middle Tennessee Christian with Jesse Perry, the Tennessee now Tennessee player, former Tennessee commit, they ran it last year and won a state title in single A private.
Yeah. 2nd down and 9. But it was a lot of this, though. It was a lot of, it might not work on first down. It might not work on second down. But then all of a sudden, it just pops wide open.
And this, technically, it's not an option offense, but that is the option offense. It's you're going to hit it, you're going to hit it, you're going to hit it. Eventually, it's going to go for big.
Dad Wells was saying when they played Notre Dame, he got down to literally no quarterbacks left. They were down by one possession, last play of the game. All of his quarterbacks are injured, and he turns and says, can anybody throw the ball 30 yards to the end zone? So that's why they run a lot of this stuff. They just don't have the numbers.
Already, I want to say 3 quarterbacks are taking snaps in this football game.
Josh Vineyard on a 3rd down and 8 again. They've run it each time, and this time Vineyard will throw. Rolling out to the right, throws it back across his body and almost intercepted. Stepping in front was Evan Pritchard, and he wishes he had that one back.
Pritchard had 3 interceptions last week against Notre Dame. He's got 5 interceptions on the year. He's got 1 pick 6. He nearly had interception number 6 right there, and heck, that might have went for a touchdown.
Could still be running, yeah. I mean, again, if you're Lakeway, you've taken off a good chunk of the second quarter, though. I mean, 4 minutes on that drive to go, what, 12 yards, 13 yards? I mean,
second punt of the night, a high snap. Good punt here. Terrion comes up with it and will finally.
No, he won't. He's gone.
Be taken down. He will not be taken down. There's the speed, and he'll finally be knocked out in Lakeway territory down at the 27-yard line. Let's take a break.
Can't arm tackle him.
Grace on the move, up 7-6.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagine it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse, how are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess it started when I was younger.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the 3rd quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
Hi, I'm Mark Packer.
And I'm Tennessee guard Zakai Ziegler. Join us along with VFL's Jason Swain and Chris Brown for the Food City Locker Room, presented by Guards of Law every Sunday. It's with me interviewing all the players of all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We call it the Players Show.
Were you even a player?
3rd team all intramural.
It is the Players Show with our 3rd team all intramural host.
Sunday nights. Join us, okay?
Hi, I'm Laura Ash, your West Knoxville State Farm agent. I've been here in the Renaissance for 17 years, and I'd love to help your young football players or anyone with their car insurance, home insurance, and life insurance. Give me a call at Laura Ash State Farm.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
You're watching Rivalry Thursday, the standard in high school football coverage on the Knox.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by D1 Training, Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, Glass Doctor, and Better Mattress. Grace will start deep into Lakeway territory down at about the 26-yard line, maybe 27, after a 34-44-yard return.
Heck of a return. Thought he was down.
Mark was calling for to go to break, and because everybody thought he was tackling.
I turned around to get my other sheet, and I look up, and I hear Austin say, he's going.
And off right tackle. Well, they're saying in my ear what break we're going to, and I'm listening to what break we're going to while the dude's running down the field.
After all these years, you should know not to listen to Skip McMillan.
I just got discombobulated, okay? Discombobulated, just a little bit.
I mean, he looks like he's being slung down right there. Nope, just continues to go. I mean, it's wet. It's going to be slippery.
Yep.
There's going to be some arm tackles, but you can't afford to try to arm tackle that young man.
By the way, I've had people messaging me, is is Weigel's paying for the sponsorship since they're in the background all night long, and they're not. No gain on that play on a 2nd down and 7. I mean, talk about product placement. You know, the Weigel's here at Lakeway.
They're not complaining.
Dude, I've thought about that the whole time, but I didn't want to bring them up because they're not a sponsor. If I brought him up, he'd have been like, "Oh, you're not a sponsor." If he brings it up, it's okay.
He's the boss.
But you're right. I mean, it is.
It's right there. 3rd down and 8.
Be a little more visible if it was daylight. The signage kind of gets too bright.
Yeah, we need to check in with Casey after this play and see how the rain's coming down, because it looks pretty heavy up here, but, you know, she'll give us a better indication. Terrion Thomas cutting back inside, down inside the 20, close to 1st down yard. It's probably a yard short. Casey, how you doing down there? Is it coming down in buckets? Casey Funderburg, are you with us? I guess the band's right in front of her.
I've lost.
She's lost something.
4th down and 1. And they'll hand off inside and get the 1st down barely. The pep band's apparently playing in case he's right in front of the band.
2 of 3 now on 4th downs, I believe. The first one, of course, on the other end of the field did not come up roses for Grace, but that one did, and the drive continues. Inside the red zone, got to score here for Grace. I mean,
yeah, it's raining pretty good out there right now.
By the way, I do want to say thank you to all my guys on this crew. They were I put something on Instagram today and Facebook about thanking these guys. They were out there in a lot of rain today working to bring this broadcast to you, and just really appreciate that. A little pitch off left tackle, which is technically passing yardage inside the 5.
Caden Weber
down into the D1 red zone.
You're right. That is technically a pass, a little pop pass there. It's nothing more than a jet sweep, and getting him out in space, a lot of guys in front of him.
Just building up the quarterback's numbers.
Yeah, just a sophomore.
1st down inside the 5. They'll get to Terrion Thomas, turning towards the end zone, and will be stopped short.
Pretty neat little collision there. Sam Knight, Terrion Thomas. Knight able to keep him out of the end zone.
2nd down and goal. Thomas with 1 touchdown already. Make it 2. Touchdown Rams.
That was a great drive from Grace. Again, this was the team that kind of got punched in the mouth early. They've now kind of calmed down, had 2 really good drives in a row after turning it over on downs on that initial drive.
Look at that hole.
You're right. That's opened up a big Will DeLong.
Yeah, Will DeLong blocks down. You have a puller coming over to kick out on the right side.
I still maintain, though, for Lakeway, if you could just keep the ball the rest of the half, going in only down 7 is a win. You know, I mean, you lost, what, 41-6 last week to CAK? Yeah. A CAK team that got beat by 3 scores by Grace.
Time now for a quick break from our friends at Pella.
In Knoxville, high school football isn't just a game, it's a community tradition. Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville is proud to support our local teams because we believe in the strength of our community. From energy-efficient windows to supporting athletes, we're dedicated to building a brighter future. Call Pella today and schedule your free consultation. And don't forget to vote for the WATE 6 Player of the Week. Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville, where quality meets community.
A lot of rain coming down. It's the time that you want good windows. You can get those from Pella Windows and Doors. You can go online there to Pella.com and they will get you covered at Pella. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. What was a 6-0 Lakeway lead is now 14-6 Grace, a 7-play, 27-yard drive, thanks to a nice punt return. I believe Casey can hear us now. Casey, are you dry down there?
Yes, I'm dry because I've been under a tent the entire time, and I am refusing to leave until necessary.
Very smart.
Is it coming down as bad as hard as it looks on TV?
Yeah, it's definitely picked up, especially at the beginning of the game where it was kind of spitting on us. Now it's coming down pretty good. So.
Okay. All right. Do we have a Matlock Kick for Tires kit yet?
Tony is getting that person now.
Okay, awesome.
Which I heard last week. He made the kick, and I wasn't even here to see it.
Yes, he did. Yes, and if the kid misses again tonight,
We know the issue.
All future kids are going to ask for Eric to handle.
I'm actually sabotaging
You know what?
the kicks.
I tell you what, Pack. Let's make this decision right now. Okay. Eric, get out there. You handle the kick for tires at halftime.
Yes.
I think that's fair. Casey can stand under the tent, and Eric gets to battle the rain.
How about Casey? How about you do the kick for tires, and Casey comes up into the booth and is the third member of the team?
Ooh, I like that.
I decline that offer.
Yeah, listen to
I
Casey.
decline that.
Your makeup won't mess up, Eric.
The best part today was I said, "Hey, did Packer call you?" And he goes, "No." I said, "Well, Casey had a work thing she can't miss. She had to back out." And
There's Casey.
he's
Look
like,
at
"What?"
her. All nice and dry down there. There she is. Wave to the camera.
It's not too bad until they get all the way down there and I can't see, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Where's Craig at? Is he down there with you?
Craig is, yes, he's right here. He's eating a granola bar and drinking a Gatorade.
Tony brought that big umbrella. Lakeway had a really good return here. Really good return.
I just love that the light poles have the blue lights that shine up. It's just that extra little bit of detail.
Yeah, that 29-yard return. Yeah, you're right how they're lit up over there.
Just that extra little bit of detail.
Second down and 6. Trying to get to the outside, cutting it back inside, cutting inside, turning on the burners, and there he goes again. Jace Ballard taking this one to the house, 58 yards. Wow.
Second one tonight. Touchdown run of well over 50 yards. Jace Ballard just has those jets. When he gets to the second level, he's gone.
Well, again, when you have to prepare for this offense, it's just a little bit more difficult than preparing for your normal offense. So you're just like preparing for Tennessee's offense. You know, I mean, like, I know it's a different style, but the point is you know, they're going to go for 2 here, it looks like.
Take a timeout. Yeah, I mean, you wonder, chasing points early, but at the same time, when you're the underdog, you really would like to pull even.
Well, the weather is the key factor. Anytime you're going to kick, I mean, this weather is really, really hard to kick. We're going to find that out the Matlock kick for tires here in a moment. But
I know we're technically inside the middle 8, so that one touchdown is going to go to Lakeway in the middle 8. But here, you think about Grace gets the ball here with 3:20 to go. They're either going to be up 2, up 1, or tied. You go score, you get the ball to start the second half, you go score, and it'll be tough sledding for Lakeway at that point.
I do want to say thank you to Charlie Morgan and our great friends over at Gray Hodges. Proud sponsors of the Gray Hodges pregame show every week, and $1,000 going to the visiting school. And there's Charlie Morgan in the middle of all the cheerleaders. $1,000 going to Grace Christian. And learn so much about Gray Hodges online at grayhodges.net. So 3:20 to go first half. Lakeway will go for 2 and the opportunity to tie this game up. 2 plays, 62 yards. Ballard tonight, a 69-yard touchdown and a 58-yard touchdown.
yeah, that'll do it.
Making his case to be the 6-star MVP.
I like this call going for 2 here more than anything, again, just because of the rain. I mean, anytime you're trying to kick it in high school, it's a
minute.
It's a journey. You add in all this rain.
Well, I mean, you're talking about you're picking up 3 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like in this offense with the kind of the ball movement and stuff, it's
7 carries, 154 yards. And they'll go for 2 here. Low snap. Quarterback will keep it, and that did not work.
Nothing.
But a flag. But a flag. Is this going to be a face mask or is it going to be holding? Could be either one. Could be either one.
Some of the Lakeway players were clapping, so I think they think it's against Grace. Maybe a face mask on the tackle?
You're kind of – let's see what it is here. Yeah, I think it said face mask.
Personal foul, 1 untimed down, half the distance to the goal, and do it again.
Moving it that much closer again, you're right at the 1-yard line. I would just take that snap, hand the football off. Don't do any option. Don't do any reads here. You got 1 yard, hand it to the tailback, whoever it is on this play, and fall forward.
I was going to say give it to Ballard, but I don't see him in there. They'll go for 2. Inside handoff.
Stuck.
And nowhere.
Coffee.
That's Jackson Coffee. It's a great play by another sophomore, talented linebacker for the Rams.
Look at this. He beats that block right there, keeps leverage, keeps his feet moving, and makes a play.
Let's head down to Casey Funderburg. Casey, they say on camera, does this mean under the tent? Oh, you are under the tent.
I'm under something, not the same tent, but I do have a personal umbrella holder beside of me, so that's really nice.
Way to go, Tony.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. No, but guys, at the beginning of the game, if you remember Coach Wells, he mentioned something about a slip and slide.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday when he looked at the weather and saw that it was going to basically be pouring the rain, he went to the store, he bought a 30-feet tarp, laid it out, put some like detergent or dishwashing soap, I don't know, put a bunch of soap on it.
Nice.
And the team came out and did a slip and slide before practice yesterday just to feel the elements, to feel the rain, not let the water bother them. So he said they had a really great practice yesterday.
So he was serious.
And this is one of those things where we really need a picture or video to back up the segment that she just did.
Yeah.
Maybe someone in the crowd got it. Probably not.
But those are team bonding moments and team building moments. Where kids get a little bit more bought in because their coaches let them have some fun.
Sure.
Again, 2-point lead for Grace. They get the ball here at the end of the half. Then they get the ball to start the second half. I would not kick it to JV Stinson. He's had a knack for big returns here. He had a pretty good one tonight against
14-12. One of there was a bounce. And it is returnable from the 20. And he didn't want that guy to have it. Look at the stiff arm.
I was going to say, which one do you want to kick to? There's not a good option in the bunch there.
Congratulations, Abby Crutchley. She's a senior. And she plays golf, track, soccer. Congratulations from Pioneer Heating and Air, the Scholar Athlete of the Night for Lakeway Christian, a 4.41 GPA. 3:13 to go first half. And Grace leading 14-12 in a barn burn so far. I always say barn burn for CB45 because he always just says barn burn. By the way, did you get to CB45 Sports Show last night? I was on it.
You were on it.
That's why I didn't watch.
First time you've been on it in a couple of years.
Well, I was supposed to be on it a couple of times, but we had technical difficulties. I couldn't figure out how to get on Facebook.
Shocking turn of events that is.
Owns a production company and can't figure out how to get on Facebook.
That is such a Mark Packer thing to do.
No, literally, his sister Heather was messaging me yesterday exactly how to do it. She said, "Just watch the show, okay? Just watch the show, and you'll get a notification. Just click on when I send it to. Just join live." So I joined live. It's every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, by the way, on Facebook, on Chad Brown's Facebook page. 2nd down and 7.
I like the props last night with the pumpkins.
Yes.
Kind of getting into the mood,
All I got to say is I do an everyday show, and his show has more sponsorships than my show does.
2nd down and 7. Pass across the middle. Oh, now that could be the Joe Newberg collision of the game. It was a nice catch, but a nice hit.
And you saw that coming, too. Who else? Jace Ballard on the hit.
Rivalry Thursday after this hit right here. Big hit across the middle. Watch the shot as the safety had a chance to just tee him up.
Yeah, former Carson Newman football player Otis Ballard, that's his son. Jace Ballard, he's been all over the place tonight.
Start watching that clock as we go under 2 minutes to go. Wet football, and Edmondson will try to throw. And underthrows the receiver. There are no flags. And you see the water splash up now.
Yeah, I'm not sure that ball was catchable. If it was, that would have been pass interference.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday, and that is D1. It's the place for the athlete with area locations, multiple area locations. Make sure you check out D1 and our good friend Devin Driscoll and our friends at D1 Training Facility. And by the way, I got a chance to meet Ryder just yesterday. It was at a flag for Tuesday, I guess it was, a flag football practice. Ryder Driscoll apparently is going to be the next great quarterback. He came up to me and said, "Could we start Rivalry Saturday?" And I said, "We'll work on it." I think he wants 3rd grade games done. 2nd down and 10 as Edmondson will take this one to midfield.
At what point does Grace use a timeout here?
I always wonder who makes the decision since you've got like co-head coaches.
Well, Justin makes the decisions.
Yeah, he's got
Matt.
a headset.
But Matt is able to do a lot more with Nick Craney on staff. Matt is helping Justin a lot more on offense on game days than he ever was before.
I mean, that Grace staff is an embarrassment of riches. You were talking about having a former VFL and NFL running back on staff.
You got Josh Kerr, who's been a head coach. Craney, who's been a head coach.
3rd down and 4.
Gosh, I kept waiting on him to make that move outside. I'm like, what are you waiting on? He was dragging a defender.
Yeah, by the way, you mentioned Nick Craney. I mean, here's a guy that was head coach at Central, was defensive coordinator for the Bobcats when they went back-to-back. And we talked about it. He just said how much he's having fun. It's a 4th down and about a half a yard, by the way, coming up.
It's a really good move here for Nick Craney. I was talking to Justin Price yesterday and said, hey, Matt Price likes to bend, not break, kind of conservative. Nick, coaching linebackers, coaching defense, is aggressive. So it's a nice little happy median there on the defensive staff.
2 for 3 on 4th down, and make that 3 for 4 and then some down inside the 40.
Timeout, Grace.
Keaton Nave with the pull and the block to spring that 4th down run. Big number 77, you'll see him on the screen right there.
Yeah, nice block.
Yep.
Darion Smith having himself a night. 41 seconds to go. By the way, we do invite you to continue your support of Wreaths Across America, having a banner year. $20,000 raised the last 2 years to ensure that no veterans who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country, that they do not have a wreath on their gravestone this Christmas season. You can either give in person or you can go to knoxwreaths.org. You know, I got to tell you, Eric, I'm really proud of you that I mean, Austin talks about the Price brothers all the time like they are brothers. And I know that you and Nick Craney are really close. I mean, weren't you like in weddings with each other?
Yeah. He was in my wedding. I was in his wedding.
I mean, and you know.
He was my roommate in college.
You don't mention all of that. You wait till I bring it up.
I'm a professional, on the broadcast here.
Yes. By the way, we told you in the pregame show next week, excited to have Maryville and Bearden be a game next week. And both of those teams now going to operate on 5 days preparation since games got moved to Saturday. I don't think they've not let me know that they're not thrilled about operating on 5 days, but hey, it's what it is.
Should have moved to Thursday. Then.
Yeah, I don't control hurricanes.
You don't control it. It's a tough situation.
Grace 0 for 4 on 3rd downs tonight. 3 of 4, though, on 4th downs.
And 3 straight.
Tell you what, that Maryville looks like the juggernaut that they have been of old.
A strong throw is behind him, but it was a strong throw rolling out to your right. Kind of almost throwing across your body right there, and look, about a little over 30 seconds, 1st down. Now you're within striking distance here to make a play in the end zone.
Good catch.
Yeah.
Quick out here to the same guy.
By the way, as far as games go, I'm getting a little information on our YouTube that some people are putting comments down underneath it saying when games are. There are some games that have not been set yet. I'm actually texting back and forth with folks from Powell and Halls. They've not set their game yet. Also, Carter and Anderson County, they have not finalized their game yet. So I think that there are some conversations still happening because Knox County is out of school tomorrow when those games will be played.
Sounds like a lot of those decisions can be made in the morning, probably around noon. You got to know if you're having a football game by lunchtime.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a player or a coach.
The LMU halftime report coming up here in just a few minutes, and goodness, it's coming down. Matlock Kick for Tires, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Look forward to having Marty Blakely with us coming up just a little bit. Talk about the banquet that's going to be in Knoxville. Banquet going to be over here in the Lakeway area. Midseason progress report, stats and highlights, that and much more coming up on the LMU halftime report. Well, if you've got a game coming up on, it's not the Falls, but if it's high school, it could be Food City, Frito-Lay, and Pepsi, your tailgating headquarters. Place that order online. They'll have you set for your next tailgating Experience, the official tailgating partner of the Vols and high school football as well, Food City.
They love the post right here at this down and distance.
And they go to the post across the middle and should have been intercepted.
They just threw it behind him. He had good protection. He was standing right back there, took a step and just threw behind him, and yeah, that should have been an interception. As you see him wiping off his hands, I mean, obviously it's not dry out there.
3rd down 1.
3rd down and 1 in what should be 4 down territory, because at this point with the wet conditions, a field goal would essentially be 34 yards. Edmondson looking to throw back to that post across the middle that Austin mentioned and will not get in.
Clock should stop too, but they do have a timeout.
I mean, the clock kept going for about 3 or 4 seconds. I mean,
clock will stop at 9.5 to go, and the football inside the 1. There's that post across the middle, and a good call down inside the 1.
Now, they got to finish it, but you were talking about that mid-8 right there. You catch this in,
and you get the ball to start the second half. Now, here's the deal. I think, I don't know what you think, they put a second and a half back on. So I'm throwing this ball because it's 1st down.
Yeah.
If you hand it off and you don't get in, the half ends.
Half is over.
Yeah. I'm only running it when you know it's the last play.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Pete Carroll. Okay, so listen, if you have a student needing to prepare for the ACT, you've got the free in-school test, or for the October 26th national test, one-on-one tutoring, online courses available, in-school test, and cram course starting October 19th. To prepare for that October 26th test, make sure that you give Kuntz Cram Course a call or check them out online at kuntzcramcourse.com.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying if you run it here and they stone you, the half ends.
No.
Whereas you get multiple plays otherwise.
I'm big on rolling the quarterback out and saying run pass option.
Yeah, and that's fine too.
Unless you're Bearden with 17 seconds to go against West, but still, most times I'm for the run pass option. And they'll hand off inside, confident he'll get in, and he does. Touchdown.
That's why we don't coach.
But again, to your point, if you didn't get in, half is over. But you have a lot of confidence there, number 6. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day, Mark Packer. Terry and Thomas from a yard.
And now you're an extra point away from it being a 2-score game.
Yep.
Because Lakeway went for 2.
Look at the big right guard right there, Will DeLong. We continue to call his name. So only a sophomore, 340 pounds, 6'5".
They have about blocked that kick twice in a row.
Yep.
Kick is up and barely good, and to your point, it is a 2-possession lead at 21-12.
And you get the ball back.
Correct. Good point. Well, coming up over the next few weeks, here in a minute, we'll show you the season schedule. Maryville and Bearden next week, and then 2 weeks from tonight, Brentwood Academy at Catholic. Excited about that game. Also, Anderson County and West, 2 state championship caliber programs. West, the 2-time defending state champion in 5A. The game I've had circled all year long is October 24th. Coalfield and Oliver Springs is a game that I'm really excited about. A huge 1A game. This will be the 5th time that they've played each other in just over 2 years, and they'll probably play a 6th time in the quarterfinal, and then Gibbs and Fulton on Halloween night.
I know the game's at Oliver Springs, but the last time we did a game at Coalfield, it looked just like this, but it was cold.
Yeah, on Halloween.
That's when we were in the band hall, and Chad Brown dressed up as Spider-Man in his spandex pantyhose outfit, and in the second quarter, he was sitting in the band room next to us.
He had enough.
He did. I said, who's getting the audio out there? He goes, I don't know, but I'm gold.
Clocked in and clocked out.
10 plays, 69 yards, the 3rd touchdown of the night for Terrion Thomas. And a kickoff here. Better get on the football, by the way. That ball was bouncing around for a long time. Her Grace is coming up with it down inside scoring position. Could be a weird Friday night tomorrow night. Clinton and Oak Ridge playing, and Alcoa getting their game with Union County
not
over
much
with.
else.
Yeah, Alcoa getting their game with Union County over with.
Those highlights on Friday night. Not going to be a whole lot of them for the.
Not much of a frenzy.
Yeah.
It's a weekend frenzy.
Welcome to the Friday Flounder here. Yeah, literally. We found a flounder. It floated in.
The last play of the first half.
Got to pop one here.
Already popped 2.
21-12. They'll hand off. And that will take us to the end of the first half. And we'll set things up for the Matlock Kick for Tires to see if we can go 2 weeks in a row of winners.
Whoa. We got a little bit of a flag here.
Tony's got to get them all off the field now.
I'm not really sure what's happening. We got all the kids out on the field.
Well, we had Grace going in the locker room. Everybody's going to have to go back.
Grace is out of here.
Yeah, they're setting up the shot down there, so this is.
I can hear Tony yelling down at the officials, we're not moving, you guys can move. Oh, Tony's waving them off the field again.
And then now
they're saying it's halftime. This is the best entertainment of the night. Look at Tony.
And Tony's like, wait, come back. Come back.
He can't make this up. This is good TV right here.
This is like when Tony's like, what's her name from Rose from Titanic when the boat comes by and she's like, come back.
Okay, there they go. They're getting their exercise for the day. And poor Casey.
Well, she's been under the tarp the whole time.
She's been under the tarp. Plus, I mean, she does that cycling class every day, so.
Yeah, and you guys still haven't shown up. It's kind of funny how that works.
Haven't actually been invited. I'm happy to do it.
Listen, every Tuesday, 5:30. I'll see y'all there.
Yeah,
Is it free? If it's free, I'll be there.
Your first 3 rides are free. Okay. I've got Cohen here. He's a senior. This is his construction crew behind him. Cohen, are you going to make this field goal tonight?
I hope. I don't know. I'll try.
All right, well, that's all we needed to hear. Okay, Matlock Tires. Is anything going on right now, Jalen?
Nothing right now at the moment. It's pretty special besides this kick right here, so you got this, buddy.
All right, well, let's see it.
So you got windshield wipers on those glasses?
I don't even know if he can see the ball.
We got some boots down there. I like this.
And he's a left footer.
Oh, gosh.
Is this our first left footer? I believe it is.
If it's not, it's our first left footer with those boots on.
They got to be steel-toe. If they're steel-toe.
Look at the student section. I'm kind of loving it right now.
Here we go. Come on.
Oh!
Steel-toe boots.
I'm not the bad luck. That's what matters. All right, guys.
Redemption for Casey.
Let's go, Cohen. Okay, well, we're going to go to the LMU halftime here. Grace leads 21-12.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Y'all have a bigger chair?
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Nichols Agency, located here in the heart of Hall's Crossroads. Since 1980, it's been our privilege to serve our good neighbors throughout this wonderful community. Visiting us today, we have PAL head coach Gary Barnes with his daughter, who will soon be a teenage driver. One of the most important ways that we are a good neighbor is to help educate our new drivers on the importance of safety and awareness when it comes to their time to hit the road. Also with us today are the Halls Red Devils, learning about the importance of having good grades and how that can save you some money. So from PAL to Halls and all the surrounding communities, it is a privilege to continue to serve all of our good neighbors, including whatever community this young man came from. I'm Ryan Nichols, and I look forward to seeing you at the ball game.
Time now for the LMU halftime report, and a little bit different tonight with the rain in the area. Neither team having the band marked, either school that is. So halftime score, Grace has a 21-12 lead over Lakeway. Now, as we have talked about, our game next week will be at Bearden, Maryville at Bearden, in a very key region matchup. 2 weeks from now, it'll be Brentwood Academy at Catholic. Austin had the opportunity to sit down and visit with one of the key members of the Irish.
You're Catholic with Gavin Jones. Gavin, you've had a lot of family come through Catholic, play here at Catholic. What's the program mean to you?
It really means everything. You know, I've been here since I was a kid. Came to football games when my brothers were playing.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to come here, and it really just means everything.
So you got a lot of memories when you were a kid, ball boy, and
yes, sir,
right around here, yeah, all those fun
sir.
things, yeah. So take me through your game. What do you feel like you do well? What do you bring to the table?
I like to say that I'm like a fundamentally sound leader on the defense. I like to get my voice out there, and when it comes to controlling not just what I do, but what the whole box does as a whole in defense, I like doing that.
And you like contact.
Yes, sir.
So a year ago, Catholic kind of, I think, was the surprise team, right? You made the Final Four. You won some big football games. I'm not sure you're going to sneak up on anybody this year. Do you feel like more people are going to be like, okay, here comes Catholic, right? I mean, you're not sneaking up on anybody this time around.
Yes, sir. I think we're coming.
What do you like about this year's team?
We got a lot of young talent. Brought in a really good freshman class. I have a lot of dudes returning from last year that played. Although we did lose a lot, I do say that we filled those gaps pretty good.
So you're a defensive guy. Coach Shadowins was the leader of the defense last year. Now he's the leader of the whole team. What do you like about him?
He's just a great coach in general. He's a really great leader and motivator. You know, he knows how you're feeling, how you're doing, and you know he doesn't pity you because you know he's been in this coaching game for a while, but he's good at what he does, and he makes sure everything goes sound and smooth.
When you look at you know, the overall part of being a team, what do you like best? Is it practice? Is it the games? Is it just those moments in the locker room or hanging out with your buddies outside of football? What do you enjoy the most?
Definitely the brotherhood. Getting to know these guys has been great. It'll be a long one, but it'll be a good one. So just the brotherhood, you know, knowing the guys, getting to know them. You know, met a lot of freshmen. Yeah.
All right, one of the key leaders here on the defense at Catholic. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And once again, we will see Catholic in a couple of weeks against George McIntyre, Tennessee commitment at quarterback, and Brentwood Academy as they make their way to Knoxville. So 3 weeks from tonight, it will be FCA's Night of Influence in Knoxville. And the guy who's going to be the keynote speaker is somebody you probably know a lot if you like Tennessee basketball.
Hi, this is Jimmy Dykes from ESPN College Basketball. I can't wait for Thursday night, October the 17th, at the Knoxville Expo Center. It's the FCA Night of Influence Banquet. There's going to be a great silent auction, not good, but great. The doors are going to open at 5:30. Get your business, get your church to be a sponsor. Purchase a table for your friends and your family, and visit our website at fcaknoxville.org. I can't wait to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, October the 17th.
Yeah, and something I'll be disappointed to miss. We'll have a football game that night, but kind of the way things worked out, Marty Blakely is the FCA director here in the Lakeway area. Always good to see you, my friend.
You too as well.
Absolutely. So let's talk about that first, and then we'll talk about your event here. October 17th, Jimmy Dykes is going to be powerful.
Yeah, Jimmy Dykes he's had such a strong testimony as a Christian, as a coach, as a television broadcaster. So for us to have him come and speak at our banquet is going to be really big.
Yeah, and he's moved partly to town anyway. Has a daughter who's at UT, so he's come to town. We'll put the information on the screen for you in case you didn't see it in the spot, but there it is. It's October the 17th. You can get your tickets at fcaknoxville.org. Still sponsorship opportunities. Marty, you've got an event coming up as well over in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, November the 7th, we do our banquet here in the Lakeway area. We cover Jefferson County, where we're at now, Hamlin, Cotton, Granger, and Claiborne counties. And we've got Sarah Roberts, who Sarah serves as chaplain at Oklahoma softball, is on staff with FCA, has done a lot of things. And she's also a wife of a coach, a mom to athletes, and so she's kind of been everywhere on it. And so she'll be with us on November the 7th.
So if somebody wanted to get tickets, sponsor, how do they do that with you?
You can go to lakewayfca.org and find that information with us, or you can reach out to me at martyblakely at fca.org.
Sounds good. FCA is all over the place.
We try to
truly,
be. Yeah.
Truly, you're everywhere. Marty, good to see you
Thank
as always,
Appreciate
my friend.
it, Mark, as always.
As always. All right, well, there's a whole lot going on. Time now for the LMU Educator of the Week, and it's brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University. And congratulations to Rachel Kimmel. She is a 20-year teacher here at Lakeway, or she's been teaching 20 years, not here at Lakeway that long, teaching AP U.S. History, AP Government, and congratulations to her from Lincoln Memorial University as LMU honors a local educator each and every week. Well, time now for Doc Talk, which is brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cameron Sears. I'm one of the doctors at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, and I'm one of the pediatric orthopedists. And I'm here to tell you about how kids can get injured at the playground that you might not know about. So toddlers on slides. Everybody is worried about sending their toddler down by themselves, and so they put them in their lap and go down the slide with them. The problem is, at that age, their tibia or shin bone is very susceptible to breaking with a sudden twist. So you go down the slide, their leg gets to the outside, they have a sudden twist, and they can break their leg. So instead, think of it like Disneyland. Keep all arms and hands inside the ride at all times and stay safe. But if you do have the mishap, we're here at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic to take care of you.
Yeah, and our thanks to Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic for their continued support. Okay, Casey Funderburg, we had a big one next week, don't we?
Yes, we do. Maryville heads to Bearden. It's going to be a big showdown, and Austin Price talked to head coach Derek Hunt about the matchup.
Joined by Maryville head coach Derek Hunt. Coach Hunt and Maryville will be on Rivalry Thursday next week, that being at Bearden. Coach Hunt, huge win last week. Gutsy performance, scoring there in the final few moments at Science Hill. What did you learn about your team in that win?
Well, I learned that, we're not going to quit despite the fact that we may not have our best night. Learned Science Hill's a really good football team, something we thought going into it anyway. And, man, you just got to be so careful because, we had a big win against a really good football team the previous week, Knox West. And, complacency comes quickly and quietly, Austin. And I think our guys probably heard a little bit too much about, how great a job we had done, and then go to Science Hill and win a close one. But we were very fortunate for sure to win that game. But I was proud of our kids, our defense for getting a stop, and our offense for putting a 2-minute drive together to give us a chance.
You look next week, it's a big region game. You know, Zions Hill game's a nice test, but if you won or lost, it didn't have any bearing on where you're seated in the playoffs. This Bearden game will. So, you know, what is it about these type games that you like, and you know, like your team in these type games?
Well, I mean, they have region championship, you know, implications all around them. And so, you know, this is all about, first of all, we want to get to the playoffs. And then we also, you know, want the best seeding possible. We want to win the region so that we can be the 1 seed and host a playoff game first round. And so, you know, right now it's kind of looking like, you know, Maryville and Bearden and Cleveland will be battling for the 1. And there's no bigger game on our schedule than Bearden Bulldogs. And so they're a really good football team. And they've got talent all over the place. Most of their defense returns. They're just, you know, they're super, super talented on the perimeter at the skill position. So, you know, it's going to be a battle.
Coach Young, we appreciate the time. We'll see you over at Bearden next week, okay?
Appreciate you, Austin.
And that game is next Thursday. The pregame show starts at 6:30, kickoff at 7, and the weather, I think, is going to be better than tonight, hopefully, Mark.
Yeah, you're predicting 7 days out, yeah. And right on cue with the great lighting of the pole over there, you see what we're dealing with right now. Now, Josh Jones, the head coach of Bearden, once again, you know, a year ago, Bearden got the win, and so now Bearden gets the Rebels at home. Our chance to sit down with Josh Jones and talk about how big that game is next week.
Well, it's a big ball game because it's a region ball game. You know, the name Maryville is obviously, you know, a household name in East Tennessee football. Coach Hunt and his staff do such a remarkable job. Their kids play really hard. They're physical. And, you know, we're excited that we get to host it, and we're excited about the big challenge ahead of us. You know, we have an electric atmosphere here at Bearden High School. Our student section is one of the best out there, if not the best. They get the doghouse rocking, as I like to say. And I know Maryville will travel well, and it'll be a very, very intense, electric atmosphere that the fans will get well worth their $10 for admission. To beat Maryville, you got to be clicking on all cylinders. First and foremost, it's going to start up front. You've got to be competitive in the trenches. On offense, we've got to be able to block their box. They're going to kind of give you some looks that's going to kind of dare you to run the football, and we have to be able to do that. And when we do call, you know, get a chance to make a play on the perimeter in the pass game, we've got to make plays. And that's the offense. We got to be good on first down, cannot get behind the sticks. And on third down, we got to, you know, keep the drives going because, you know, you got to get first downs, and first downs eventually equal touchdowns. And then, you know, flip it over to defense. You know, it all starts with, you know, stopping the run. We have got to stop the run. We've got to be competitive in the trenches on that side of the football. Their quarterback, their running backs are really good. We've got to be able to defend the run, and we've got to make sure keep our quarterback kind of hemmed up, keep him in the pocket, try to make him play quarterback from the pocket, and I think we can be okay.
Now, as you look at our season schedule, Maryville and Bearden, and then we finish up with Gibbs and Fulton. This reminder, as OEB Rivalry playoffs, we'll have Thursdays and Fridays, first, second, and third round, and then that semifinal. Now, as far as Maryville and Bearden, to wrap things up there and put a bow tie on it, because of the changes of the schedule, Bearden will play Farragut Saturday night at 6 p.m. Maryville will play Hardin Valley at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. So both teams have a game to get through before they focus on each other. Time now for a quick message from our friends at NPG Brain and Concussion.
Hi, I'm Mark Holinsky. You may recognize the name Holinsky from Holinsky's Hope. It's a foundation we started when we lost our son Tyler to suicide in 2018. Tyler was the happiest kid, the best teammate, and certainly the most awesome son, but he never gave any indication that he was struggling. After Tyler passed, we had his brain autopsied by the Mayo Clinic, and we discovered that he had stage 1 CTE. So in addition to starting Holinsky's Hope and campaigning and fighting for our student athletes' mental health and wellness, I also helped co-found a company called NPG Brain and Concussion. We focus on taking the professional level of concussion care to amateur athletics. So I invite you and your family to touch base with NPG Brain and Concussion. Trust me, it's important, because all we do is brains. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, and we do invite you to check out NPG Brain and Concussion. Okay, back with Eric Kane, Austin Price up here. Kind of mid-season progress report a little bit. Teams that have really been playing well. We'll start with Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs, the Eagles, they're flying high right now. Off to a great start this season, playing good offense, defense. Special teams been really good. That kicker is a weapon. They have a chance, Mark, to be 7-0, 8-0. And, of course, we already talked about that end-of-the-season showdown against Fulton. They got a game against Anderson County coming up. They're off this week, kind of avoiding all the madness, but Gibbs off to a great start.
Sevier County undefeated, and boy, what a quarterback they've got.
Yeah, Cooper Newman's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is. Obviously, everybody knows he's got the Virginia Tech offer. He's going to get more and more offers. Just a sophomore, can really spin it. Looks, like Sevier County when they had Joey Matthews and they had Deuce Wallace and all those really Luke Manning, all those really good Sevier County quarterbacks. And hey, guess what? The Sevier County Smoky Bears, back then they were just offense. Now they've got defense to go with it, and that's a recipe for success for Todd Loveday and company.
Well, they're hoping that their stud running back is okay. Keep your eye on that. Powell Panthers, they'll play Hall sometime in the next few days. Powell peaking at the right time. And I think they're going to be there when you get to the playoffs.
Yeah, you had that season opening loss to Anderson County, and since then, Mark, they've won every game, and it's not even been close.
Yep. Awfully good team, and you keep your eye on Powell and West that last week of the season. They'll play on Friday night that week. And so as we talk about rivalry playoffs, OEB rivalry playoffs, brought to you by Food City, I'm sure those teams will be we'll be highlighting once we get to the postseason. Let's take a break. We'll come back. It's 21-12 Grace at the half on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagine it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse, how are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess I started when I was
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the third quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
Hello, and welcome to the Nichols State Farm Agency. From Powell to Halls and all surrounding communities, it's our pleasure to serve. I'm Ryan Nichols, and I look forward to seeing you at the ball game.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Call the Glass Doctor, will fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
I'm head coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy of football Saturdays on Rocky Top. The entire state is all in and decked out in orange and white. Plus, all the fans know that 99.1, the sports animal, is the station that captures it all. On game days, you get 13 hours of football coverage with game day all day. On weekdays, you get analysis and opinions unlike any other. Every fan knows no one covers the Vols like 99.1, the sports animal.
Join us for the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law every Sunday at 11:30 on WATE.
That third quarter is brought to you by Covenant Health in a 21-12 lead on FCA's Rivalry Thursday presented by Covenant Health. Time now for the State Farm T-shirt toss. It is brought to you by the Nichols Agency this week. And the check, apparently the marker it rained away.
Hey, let me write my name in there.
It's like that invisible ink on the Andy Griffith show.
It's $500 to Lakeway Christian. Time now for the first half stats brought to you by OEB Law.
I mean, Grace had 3 really good drives, and they drove the length of the field. For Lakeway, it's 2 plays, but those 2 plays have come into the ballgame.
I tell you what, Joe, I'm going to put him on the spot here. 117 total yards for Lakeway. How many did Ballard have in the first half?
He had a 69-yard touchdown run and a 58-yard touchdown run, so do the math.
Here we go. 154.
150, so everything else was
they went backwards.
We're doing math on the air here.
There we are. Having conversations for you to hear at home as Terrion Thomas is deep.
So is J.V. Stinson. And I would, honestly, if I was kicking, I'd kick it to Terrion because I think J.V. is better in the kick return than Terrion is.
Thomas running the football tonight, 17 carries, 70 yards, 3 one-yard touchdowns. He's effective inside the 1 yard.
Here comes J.V.
And here comes your 8th grader from the 5, and he'll be buried at the 12-yard line.
Great coverage.
Mason Payne with the kickoff coverage. You gotta love that. The rain's falling, kickoff, run down in like a madman.
You know, you get a stop here, you get the ball back. You know, I mean, you'd have pretty good field position if you forced them 3 and out.
Yeah. Hey, Lakeway's done what they had to do to be in this football game.
Yeah, absolutely.
They feast on the explosives. They played keep away a little bit.
They need a turnover.
They do.
Yeah, need to create a turnover. That was in your keys pregame. If I'm Grace here, the rain is falling. I know your bread and butter's putting it in the air, but I'm riding 6.
Well, you just look at the rain in that wide shot. I mean, it's almost to the point where we can't even see whites. Yeah. which is saying a lot.
Maybe with the camera, your naked eye, I can see it well. They got 2-for-1 candy bars.
Oh. And then what's that other one? Is that Casey's? Oh, it's a pilot. It is a pilot. Oh, they're back. It is a pilot.
Travel center.
Oh, okay. Football inside the 10. A 5-yard penalty puts them back at the 7. That gives Jesse Stump the opportunity to throw his towel over. This is so wet it's not doing me any good at this point. Side handoff. And maybe a yard or 2 ripping at that wet football.
Yeah, that's probably a coaching point at the halftime break. Just like we talked about here, it's like, hey, we need a turnover. You're kind of within striking distance here. You need to steal one. That ball's already wet.
I'd bring a ton of pressure here and take a chance. If they bust one in 90 yards, it just is.
Yeah. Edmondson, 12 of 15 in the first half for 108. But some of those were before the rain really started coming down.
He had some good ones on that last drive, though, in the heavy rain.
Yeah, and I do think the rain, is the great equalizer. I think that it has helped Lakeway. Not the reason that they're in this game, but it has helped. Terrion Smith with a nice job stringing things out. Terrion Thomas, excuse me, I said it wrong. I've only called his name 1,000 times tonight.
He's only scored 3 touchdowns already.
Yeah.
There we go. Key 3rd down and long 1.5.
Yeah.
Nice job of being patient and waiting for Keaton Nave, his big lineman.
And Lakeway made the stop.
Yeah, they did.
3rd down and 2, they'll stop and they'll force a punt. There's no way they're going at their own.
I would line up.
18, 17
see how
yard
disciplined Lakeway is.
Yeah. They're 0 for 6 on 3rd down now.
It's 4th down.
Surely not.
3 for 4 on 4th down, but I'd be trying to draw them off.
You're at your own 15-yard line, and they're 4 for 5 on 4th down. And he'll back up to punt. And punt this one away. Nobody is deep.
It's a good roll.
We'll take a nice bounce for Grace. I've never seen the ball do that.
Man, what a roll.
Totally flipping the field right there.
Yeah.
He did that earlier in the year, and it went about 4 yards.
It's a 57-yard kick, by the way.
A little bit more than 4 on that one.
Yes.
That time to have the Knoxville Smile Cam, brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. And there is a lot to smile about. I mean, it's not bad tonight. We're getting to play. Everybody else is having to move to Saturday, but we're getting it in.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting to play football. A lot of guys aren't. A lot of teams are having to wait or trying to nightmare scenarios on when they can play. And these two teams running the football a lot and getting it in here on a Thursday night. I know they played a whole half. I'm still not used to seeing them stand in a straight line. I think Lakeway, I just
feel like they're dotting the I at Ohio State or something.
I mean,
ball at the 28-yard line. And Grace getting in the backfield, still turning the legs and still dragging the pile.
That should have been a
35.
That should have been a 1 or 2 yard loss. Ends up being a 7-yard gain.
Yep. See,
fantastic run.
Yeah,
right
Jace
there.
Ballard, 7 carries, 154 yards in the first half. He had the 2 touchdowns, were a combined 140 yards. 130 yards, excuse me.
I think Thomas or somebody was in that backfield, had a chance for a tackle for loss. But Ballard has had a really nice game.
Second down and 4. Strong side to the near side, and that's the way they'll fake. And then cut up the middle. Not going to get the first down. It'll be a 3rd down at about 1.5 yards. This Grace team will have a big game coming up later in the year to finish the season.
They have really 3 huge ones to close. They'll play AE next week, and then after that, massive ones against Webb, Silverdale, and Boyd Buchanan.
Yeah. Webb game will be a good one. Don Mahoney's done a nice job over there with the Spartans. Got a lot of talent. I know they're scheduled to play CAK. Still have not heard yet whether they're going to continue to play tomorrow night or move. That's one of the ones we were waiting on the word for. 3rd down and 1/2 yard. Handoff off left tackle. They'll get the first down, falling forward to the 40.
Your Lakeway just continue to chip away, and it happened twice in the first half, but Ballard's able to pop one at some point. Kind of going back to that again, this is not an option offense, but that is what an option offense does, just chips away, and then hits a home run at some point.
They've had 2 of them.
It didn't take long to hit that home run in that one drive. It was the second play.
They've had 2 home runs,
yeah,
and they run the clock. In a 21-12 game. They'll call the play with 10 seconds to go, run up to the line, and 1st down and 10 at the 40.
They're right there, lucky to still have that ball.
Yeah, there's the wet ball. Went right through his hands.
Lucky to still have that ball. Grace's defense aggressive, and with this offense that they run, that really puts Lakeway behind the 8 ball right here.
Oh, it does. Could have been disastrous. A couple of big pops here at the end of the play there. Parker Whitaker, one of the ones applying the big hit there.
Not enough passing for Lakeway for Joe McNish to even give me first half passing stats.
They had the one completion that I know of.
It was on 3rd down, yeah.
3rd and 9.
I mean, if you're Grace, you throw screens in these situations because so much of their offense is predicated on screens. But
1 for 2, is that right? 1 for 2 for 9 yards.
Got the 2 sniffers here in this formation.
2nd down and 15. Here's the second pass. They'll had it right off the hands of the receiver, Vineyard.
That's tough. You know that ball's wet, but man, that would have made it a very easy 3rd and manageable. If you make that catch, pick up 5-7 yards.
Yeah, it gets you back into where you can run more of your normal offense. This is not going to be a normal down and distance for Lakeway right here.
Just a wet night.
3rd down and 15, almost halfway through the 3rd quarter. By the way, is the weather supposed to be a dumb question. I haven't been watching the weather. Is tomorrow supposed to be really bad, or is it just stay out of school for tomorrow?
Right, rain and wind. Wind is what you're worried about.
Throws this one back across his body. Catch is made.
But he's
a
short.
shoestring tackle. Boy, took a real chance there, Josh Vineyard. And now Thad Wells has got to think about it on a 4th down and 5 at his own 45.
He makes a man miss, and then when he's throwing, takes a shot, delivers the ball on point.
Is there a flag? So they're all walking back.
I missed the penalty flag.
The whole stadium did.
Yeah, it takes away what was a really nice play. It's going to be short of the sticks, but still a nice play.
During the run, holding 77 of the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot, replay 3rd down.
That's the first penalty of the night, by the way.
Second. On Lakeway.
First on Lakeway?
Yeah, but there's not been penalties hardly at all in this football game. You can kind of see it right there, bottom of the screen, yep, in and around the shoulder pad.
Well, goodness, now it's 3rd down at Taco Bell.
It is
3rd down at Bainbury.
There you go.
Okay.
It is 3rd down at Angelo's at Bainbury.
I looked to see what was over there to the left, and there I saw Taco Bell. Looking to throw. Rolling out and throws this one back. And no flags. What's he looking down to read?
He's reading the technical bowl. What do we do here?
Is he looking to read
give
what happens?
Give it to Bo Jackson.
After you don't make the catch on 3rd down and 25, what do you do? Go back to the sideline.
You throw it to Art Monk.
And this a dangerous spot here for Lakeway.
Yeah, especially with, you saw the bobble snap a minute ago. A bobble snap here. And
good snap, and they'll get this one away.
Good punt.
Terrion Thomas will not have a chance to punt this one or return this one. And it'll be Grace ball when we come back. 21-12, halfway through the 3rd quarter.
How do you decide who you can trust for your home comfort? For over 40 years, Pioneer Comfort has been a trusted name for comfort in Tennessee. Our customer-first commitment is what you can expect when we enter your home to solve any heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical issues. Pioneer Comfort offers easy financing, quality equipment, and comfort specialists that go the extra mile to meet our customers' needs. Put the power of Pioneer to work in your home. We're Pioneer Comfort.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
I cannot say enough about Huntington and the value you get. It's wonderful. We came to Huntington Learning Center when our 2 sons were in high school to improve their ACT scores. It's so personalized to every kid, what your kid needs to the test that they're taking. It was well worth the investment. If you're looking to strengthen your child's ACT score and increase their scholarship opportunities, there is no better place to do that in Knoxville than Huntington Learning Center.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Gray Hodges, Aubrey's, and NPG Brain and Concussion. A little past halfway through the 3rd quarter, it is Grace with a 21-12 lead and pretty good field position at their own 37 to get things started.
Yeah, this is it's a big drive for Grace because you can stretch this thing out a little bit if you can get in the end zone here.
Yeah.
The last drive you started at your 7, So with the rain coming down, probably a little harder to be a little, take a shot, be aggressive. A little easier when you're out and got a little breathing room.
More of the playbook is open, albeit again the rain though.
Edmondson, the senior quarterback, 6'5", with 2 receivers to both sides. They do a lot of what Heupel does at Tennessee, putting those wide receivers way over there next to the sideline to spread out the defense.
Another pass play.
That's Caden Weber, a sophomore.
It's about the 3rd time they've done that little jump pass, little pop pass, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's the same. It's a sweep. It's a jet sweep, what it is.
It's a glorified shovel pass.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
No, I don't know. Reaching. Inside handoff, and there he goes again to the outside, going to be dragged down. Could have been a horse collar tackle, but no flag on that one. Well, let's get our scholar athlete from Grace by Pioneer Heating and Air, Makai Derry. He's a junior, 4.2 GPA. Congratulations, getting it done on the field and the classroom as well from Pioneer Heating and Air.
There's a screen that goes for first down yardage. Nice catch and run. Pierce Stildner.
Name of the night.
Here's the thing about Terrion Thomas. Tonight they're using him a lot more in the backfield. Like last week he had 185 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns receiving.
Yeah, leading receiver on the team.
$130 rushing and 2 touchdowns rushing.
Inside handoff, there he goes again, backing his way down. He's just got such nice balance.
You had that guard and the tackle, I believe, or maybe the center guard from the left side. They folded over, and all Thomas had to do was follow those big boys.
You know who Thomas looks like?
You're going to say who? Dylan Sampson?
No.
Because he's number 6?
I'd say Alvin Kamara. Big Spotlight is brought to you by Bigs Only, and it is on that guy right there, number 17, Joshua Roberts. He is a junior. Although our Bigs Only spotlight's on a kid who's 5'10", 174, but still
Nolan Bowers. Nolan Bowers.
See, he plays bigger. Plays big. With a pop pass here to the right.
And off to the right side, down to the 22-yard line as a flag comes in. Wanted to get a special tease in there for the BBVT. Middle of the play, Clinton Oak Ridge.
We'll see. I think it's going to be a holding. But Lakeway defended that well. They've gotten outflanked.
Illegal block in the back, number 21 of the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay the down.
And in this weather, it can derail the whole drive, right?
Have you guys been watching these graphics?
I really have.
They have been
one with the truck.
Well done
on the Jumbotron. And it's not like we can really. Tim Petrie, our director's mad at us because we mentioned something. He's like, I've got a game I'm trying to produce here, and y'all want me to show the score.
When Lakeway scored earlier, they had the lion, the big old lion up there roaring.
I like the dump truck where it dumps out a football penalty. 2nd down and 13. Boy, how big would it be for Lakeway to get a stop here? Just keep hanging in this game.
Yeah. Got to take advantage of that penalty right there.
You got to think it's 3-down territory here too, right? I mean, like you're on 2nd down, you're going to go for this.
This one out. They know it's going to Thomas, and he's still churning the legs inside the 25.
And Isaiah Hawkins read that when he was on his horse out there to the flag, trying to catch down Thomas in that screen. And speed is just, he makes it look so effortless. Does Terrion Thomas, who has 3 touchdowns in this football game.
You talk about Edmondson being the senior, but they like the young quarterback who's coming up behind him.
They do very much, and it's going to be close. I think he's just short. It's going to be 4th down. Got to get those 4th down stats up.
5 for 6 on 4th down.
Didn't convert their first one. They've converted 5 straights.
And they'll hand off inside. Slipping through for the first down is Thomas down inside the 20.
And you notice they don't do the check with me on those short 4th downs. They just snap it quick, right? Like the defense is waiting on the check with me and then whoop, right by you.
And we actually asked Justin Price about that call at the end of the first half with no timeouts left. And He said, you know, if it had been a dry football, I might have done what Austin said, might have rolled the quarterback out and thrown. But in the wet conditions, it's like, let's just run the play we think's going to score.
And again, they didn't do the check with me. They did the quick snap.
Yeah, they didn't do the check with me on that.
I love how the linemen for Lakeway, when they get a hold of Terrion Thomas's legs, it's like, you're not going anywhere. He's fighting and fighting and fighting.
Yeah.
Thomas on the carry. He's stopped by number 9. It brings up second down.
Those big guys inside. Nolan Bowers, number 17. And Sam Knight, number 11. Second down and 10. Into the D1 red zone. It's going to be fun loading all these wet signs up in my car after the game. Terrion Thomas off left tackle.
So he just got north in a hurry right there. I mean, this is, as you mentioned, off tackle. This is an outside play. It looked like just a sweep of some sorts, but he just planted his foot, wet turf, and got upfield in a hurry.
Let's get loud, Lions fans. It's third down.
There's the scoreboard. I guess that's one of the coaches. Get on your feet.
Strength coach Dustin Witt. Perfect guy to put on that scoreboard.
See, I mean, it's a great big jumbotron. They don't have there's not like the football comes loose. Actual scoreboard. As Edmondson, seriously.
All right.
I mean, ball slips through his hands, bounces up in the air. Edmondson picks it up and goes 12 yards for the touchdown.
And slips on the celebration. Rain on bookends that play.
Hit him right in the face, man.
Oh, yeah.
But just like they blocked it up.
How about that ball went right back to him?
How about the fact that he ran basically on air? I mean, nobody even touched it.
No.
Extra point. I think at 28-12.
And there's a flag.
By the way, it stays a two-possession game. Just saying, no matter if they make the extra point or not. Now, you'd prefer they not if you're Lakeway, but. .142 to go. Now, you know what I wonder is, how's the head coach over there, draw the longer straw that he gets to stay up dry in the booth, Justin Price?
During the try, encroachment, defense, penalties half the distance to goal, retry the down.
And they're going to go for 2.
And Matt stands down on the field and just gets drenched. So they go for 2. They can extend it out to a 3-possession team.
What are the odds they hand it off to Terrion Thomas?
Well, empty backfield. Unless they motion him in, he's the one at the top of your screen.
I mean, surely they're not throwing the football in this stuff.
Oh, they're going to run it with Edmondson.
Yeah, they're going to bunch it up here. And we got a whistle.
9-play, 63-yard drive in 3:57. Edmondson, after bouncing the ball a couple times, got in for the touchdown.
So Weber's going off the field.
So going for 2 points.
Still in empty. You got a bunch formation bottom of your screen. 7 seconds on the play clock.
Well, they will throw. Looking to throw, feeling some pressure.
Flag.
Bounces up in the air, and a flag comes in. They'll call holding, decline it, and not get the conversion.
Offense number 54, that penalty's declined. The try is no good.
Well, let's take a quick break from our friends at Exterior Home Solutions. Let's have a rooftop party.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on. We got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go. Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top? Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby!
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? give us a call, 865-524-5888.
We're about to have a run of Get Neyland Loud, which is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions at Neyland Stadium. And the cheerleader spotlight tonight brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. For all your home renovation needs, be it a roof, be it siding, our friends at Exterior Home Solutions have got you covered. But Get Neyland Loud at the stadium's a neat promotion. Got Raise the Roof over at Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center. Exterior Home Solutions really going big in the community, especially in sports. 27-12 is the score now. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane. Austin Price, Casey Funderburg down on the field. CB45 holding the Parab microphone. Paul Barger is our referee tonight. Still anxious to find out when some of these games are that we've been waiting to get an official word on. May not be tonight. Carter and Anderson County, Powell and Halls, the two that we have not heard. Two big games.
I feel like we're waiting on election results. Ball's out.
Ball's
and
out.
Grace is on it.
And the question is, was he down?
And a flag. Was that a flag grab?
I haven't seen anybody say whether the runner was down or not.
Based off the officials, no.
They turn and say Grace football. I'd like to see that one again.
I thought I saw a flag, but it might have just been the thing that you throw whenever there's a fumble.
The beanbag.
Beanbag, yeah. But it looks yellow from up here. This will be huge.
I guess they're talking about it. Did anybody see it? Did anybody see it?
This thing stands for Grace. I mean, you can put the knockout blow here if you go down here and score. Yeah, that's a flag. He just picked it up, the official did.
You feel like that the referee's trying to find one guy that says before we show a replay, I saw it, and the knee was down.
During the return, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. 3 of the kicking team. That penalty will be enforced in the previous spot. We will re-kick.
He was completely laying down on the ground when the ball came out.
And then they called enforcement number 3.
I didn't see 3 in the shot there.
He was. He kind of comes in and just pushes the guy from behind, but it's not like it's a.
Look at Chad. There he is. Well, they're going to re-kick it, I guess.
I mean, that's a huge penalty, obviously. I mean, it's 27-12. But again, you created a turnover there, but the penalty is going to negate that. But if you're Lakeway, you'll take it every step of the way because it's giving you another opportunity to climb back into this one.
Well, there's Paul Barger, the referee, as Commercial Bank salutes the stripes. 12th year officiating. He's an insurance salesman. Obviously, faith, family, and football.
And he cut his teeth working for Craig Price at the Morristown Parks and Recreation Department.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I just like the faith, family, football. Keep it in that order. You're doing things right.
So they'll kick off from the 25-yard line and squib it again. If they'll run up on it and get the ball, they'll get great field position. Football again. This time I think the ball came out while he was still standing. And it didn't matter. Lakeway got the ball.
Lakeway jumped back on it.
Well, you got to score on this drive if you're Lakeway.
Yeah,
you got great field position.
Great field position. You're running out of time. Minute 26 to go, third quarter. Down 2 possessions, 27-15.
Picked up a couple of third downs in this football game, but again, you've relied on the home run as you see the return here from Ballard, who's done everything tonight. And that ball is loose. Maybe Ballard's, nope. One of his teammates right there in front of him jumped on it. But so far, the scoring has been number 1, Ballard, and Obviously, would love another home run hit here from midfield, just in front of midfield.
Rain still coming down. First down almost to midfield. Off left tackle. They'll get past midfield. Cutting back inside. Pretty nice run there by Jesse Stump.
Yeah, good blocking up front. The receivers to this side, the near side of your screen, had a nice block.
I like him getting outside the tackle box.
Well, all their success, I mean, every run has been off the outside the tackles.
Grace moving all over the place. They've got 9 men in the box, and why
Wow,
not?
look at that offensive line. That offensive line put Grace on skates.
Jace Ballard again, that time for 7 yards. Ballard over 160 now.
That's a really, really good play. Pickup of about, what, 7?
Ballard actually 172.
Offensive line owned that play.
Inside, and now you kind of get that feeling like Lakeway's running downhill.
Yeah. It's a good drive. Running with purpose.